Tonight's stories.
Thirsty.
Regret.
Princess?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with.
Sam.
Brandon?
Well, at least I was, and Brando, or at least I was really able to channel my regret.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I regretted that. I
Yeah.
did regret that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. And I'm sorry about that.
How you guys all doing? I love your name, Thick Grader. I love that.
I love a thick grater, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like thick things.
Yeah, we know.
Me too.
Okay. Well, we know you do, Maddie.
Well, I was gonna say we know I do, but like, what do you mean by that, Sam? Or what did you mean by that, Brandon to Sam?
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon to Sam. What is? Yeah, that's what I was confused on.
It wasn't like an insult. I was like, yeah, we know.
No, you said, yeah, we know. Isn't that
Yeah.
what he did, Maddie?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, we know. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
okay.
felt, and I was
'Cause
like-
was confused about it too, Brandon, to be honest. So
I was like,
Yeah, it came off as like a slight, but I assure you it wasn't.
oh, okay. All right. Is SJ still in the building? This is
yeah,
crazy.
she just asked where the beard is. SOS, we just talked about this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was trying to cut it down before the barber, and I literally was like, it was like, and then I think I looked, and it said, and I said, yeah, so just the stash today.
That's tough.
Heyo. I like
Hey.
it. I like the stash.
I'm into it, I think.
All right, well, chill out how much you're into it, I think, Sam.
I think I'm fine about it.
Okay. Essence, hello.
What's up, Essence?
Moon, Haiti, Emily,
Clarissa, glad you could catch a live.
Phoenix.
Is your husband here, or bring your husband along?
Moon.
Have him watch it with you.
Callie, Jules, Heather.
Haiti,
Haiti,
you have
Face
Haiti, you have missed a lot.
Um,
And we've been talking about you a lot. I think we talk about you in every episode. So apologies for the things you're going to hear when you catch up. Because we say some shady things about you, Haiti.
shady.
We say some shady things about you.
I don't think we say any shady things.
I don't think we said one shady
I think we
thing.
said nice things, maybe.
Yeah, I think I've only said good things. But Maddie, shady.
Okay, saying hi so you can disfigure my name. Is it Angelina?
Yeah, let's see. And
Lil
Helena.
Floof doing floof things. Hello.
Lil
What's up,
Floof
Kay?
Doing floof things.
I like
Lil Floof doing
Doing
floof
floof
things.
things.
Lil Floof. Hola, Jules.
No idea what was said. I got an ad.
Oh man, we
Missed
went in.
that.
You missed it. We were just
We were-
talking about you,
were
Haiti.
just
We
talking
went in.
Yeah.
Dude, it was crazy.
Dang, I'm poor Haiti.
What's up, Debo?
And it sucks you're getting ads.
Oh, hide your chain, y'all. Debo's in the chat. Hey, hide your
Wait.
chain. Hide your chain. Hide your
Yeah,
chain.
you put the little Latino. Ha
Damn,
ha
hide your
ha.
chain.
Ha ha ha. Ja ja ja.
Ja 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 ja. Ha 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 ha.
Maddie, hide your chain. Debo's in the chat. We gotta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hide your
I
chain.
my
What
imaginary
up,
chain.
Debo?
What's up, Debo? I don't
What's
have
up,
anything on
Debo?
me.
But really, kind of chill. Oh, thanks,
Hey,
Moo
Connie.
Moo. My beard looks great, Moo Moo. Yeah, thank you. Some people got a beard in here. Two of us have a beard in this live.
Wait, you can see it? Oh
She got a little blonde beard.
no! Little wisps.
You rewatched Friday yesterday? The way I need to see Friday right now.
Yeah.
Let's cancel the live. We'll drive to Maddie's house. We'll watch Friday.
Okay, is it on a streaming service or?
I'm sure it is. It has to be somewhere.
Okay.
So
well, today-
thanks a lot, guys, for the live. Glad you can make
Oh.
it.
Okay, we were serious. This was it. Okay. I mean, it's been a month since we did our live stream. That was really awesome. That was
Mhm.
exhausting, but it was really fun.
Oh my god. This is the
What
first
is a
time I got
floof?
back to my computer since.
I know. I've been avoiding this. I'm just kidding. What's a floof? What is a floof, guys?
I don't know what a floof is, to be real with you. I wish floof would tell us.
Yeah.
Love Island finale, you already know. Tomorrow.
I'm on like episode 9.
Who y'all rooting
I started
for?
it super late.
Love Island people, who you rooting for to win? Because I know who I am, but I want to know you. Actually, would that be spoil for
It's
Maddie?
totally spoilers.
Oh
I don't know
no!
why you
Never
just asked
mind.
that.
Never mind. Don't say it because Maddie's like
Well, Elise, Brandon's
10
sister,
episodes
just put
in
a spoiler out. You know,
for
Jules.
Love Island.
That's why I assumed, because I've seen some stuff on. I mean, like to
Oh.
a certain extent. I mean, like I expect to get spoiled because I see clips all the time. That's what made me want to
Yeah.
watch it. But like literally, Elise the other day just posted a video about somebody big that went home, and I was like, "Thanks, Elise.
Yeah.
Thank you."
You're ruining it for everybody else.
Well, it's actually on you too because
It's totally on me. I'm like really
Yeah.
late, and I should just not go on social media right now.
that's what
But
I'm
I will
doing.
say, you just asked that question. That's crazy.
And that was me, and I
because
take it back.
I told you what episode I was
Yeah,
on.
no one say anything. No one say anything. And computer, I agree with you. No one can never make me hate Huda. I'm the same boat, girl. Huda could never. I love Huda.
Gigi, what's up?
Connie did A and B. That's spoiler. She hid the spoilers for you.
Ooh, okay, Connie.
Connie doesn't like good TV, I guess. So. No, I guess that's cool.
Sid said 69 views with a smirk face. Uh-oh.
Oh, my name is Deb O, but they smashed it. Likely story, Debo.
Yeah.
No, likely story. We
Yeah.
know who you are.
Wait, that's
Still ain't got no
crazy.
change.
You've been calling her Debo, and she's like, my name's Deb,
Deb.
guys.
No,
No, it's
that's
Debo.
because Debo went to prison and now trying to come under the alias of Debo. We know Debo.
Yeah. You're not slick, Debo.
Yeah. Hey, Anna. I do agree with Callie. From what I've seen of Huda, I'm like, I don't hate Huda, but I do think
Oh, 100%.
like I think the editing this season is like there are some people that I do not like. But there's some people, mostly the people that I like, I'm like, sometimes like you're a little annoying, like when Jeremiah was on and his like immaturity towards Huda in some situations, but also Huda wasn't the best. She didn't respond well to a lot of different stuff too. So it's just like a lot. I guess you're just seeing like the whole side of a human, not just the good stuff about them, you know?
I love
Which
Huda.
I think is nice because you're actually seeing what they're actually like.
And not a spoiler, but because they always have a family episode. But we saw Alondria's mom. And I was like, I see where Alondria get it from. Yeah, Alondria, the mom's at. That thing be swinging. The mom, I was like,
No.
oh, man.
But yeah, so we have an interesting episode today. We're actually going to potentially take you guys on a vlog after this stream. So
Yeah.
we're really excited. Hope it goes well. We have some like streaming stuff that we're going to like carry. We're going on a plane today.
We're going on a plane.
We're not going to tell you where we're going yet though, but
Yeah.
so it'll be exciting.
I don't think anyone's done this before. Like in a stream, take them on a plane to go to a distant country.
Cause it's like, what the Wi-Fi? But we're doing it.
Yeah.
What the Wi-Fi? What the Wi-Fi?
Yeah. What's up, Cool Pug? San Diego? Maybe.
I would never go to San Diego.
I would.
Actually, no, San Diego was beautiful. Never mind. I was thinking
Yeah,
San
I was about to
Francisco.
say,
San Francisco, I don't like as much, but San Diego's gorgeous.
doesn't San Francisco have that big bridge? Why would
Yeah.
you go to San Francisco?
I
And all
did
the
go.
winding roads?
I rode across the bridge, and it's way longer than I thought. And I was tired at the end. It's extremely long.
Wait, you were in a car?
No, we rode bikes. We rented bikes and rode across.
Oh, that's crazy.
And there's like an overlook on the other side people take pictures from. But I was tired. Because you look at the bridge, you're like, oh, I could do that. I'm on a bike. And you're like, no, I'm on a bike.
I kind of want to
People-
do that now.
People are in cars. You should do it.
Speaking of outside and potential leaving and stuff, Maddie and I went on a hike, and
And
But
I
I
thought I
tell
liked
y'all,
nature before that.
I
I really did.
I could care less about nature now. I'm
Yeah.
so done. But I mean, a little part of it was on us. Probably should have did a little bit more education.
It was totally on us. It was totally on us.
Yeah. But the bug bites I've received from this, I'm still recovering from the bug bites to this day. They're all on my ankle, and
Wait, can we talk about the contaminating of the studio?
I mean, it's the same story. I thought Brandon was going to get to it, but the studio was never contaminated.
Because of both of your poor decisions, the studio put me and SJ in danger.
Okay, hold on, Sam, because you're really spreading some
yeah,
misinformation
Okay,
potentially.
yeah,
okay. I
Okay, so
don't think I am.
we went on a hike, right? So we went to a lake, okay, and this lake it also has like paths in the woods that you can walk through. Wait, you
Wait,
guys
you
go
guys
outside?
outside?
We literally
They
sometimes,
go
sadly.
outside.
Not anymore. I'm never
They go
touching grass.
outside. I don't go outside, but they do.
I'm never
Um,
touching
so
grass.
so we were walking for probably like I don't know, like 90 minutes in the woods, because it was like a pretty long lake, like over 5 miles, and so we got halfway because you could go on the sidewalk. We didn't want to go on the sidewalk, and we were loving it. It was a little overgrown compared to when we went back in the spring, but we're like, no, it's fine. We saw two, maybe three deer, which was really cool.
Yeah, that's
That I
pretty
didn't
dope.
know deer were in that area, and then we get out and Brandon, for safety, we did look a little dorky. Okay. It was summer. I had full like hiking pants on and like long sleeve shirt. And Brandon had these socks that were way past his calves, white socks way past the calves.
Whoa, I didn't know this.
And at the top of his sock is like a little black thing. I'm like, what is that? And so I look at it and I'm like, wait, Brandon, like, I think you have a tick on you. And he's like, what?
I
What? And
almost
I'm
started
like,
running.
Brandon,
I almost started running.
stop. I think you have a tick on you. I need to look and I need to take it off. And so it was a tick. I took it off and then we're looking for others. I don't see any on him, I don't think. He finds one on me and it was on like it was going up touching my butt, which is crazy. I'm like,
I smacked it off so fast.
seriously? Apparently that was a red one. And then we're walking back, so we're like, we don't even want to go back in the woods. We're just gonna take the concrete path back to the cars. And so we check right before we get in the
Wait,
cars
hold
and
on, no, hold on, because I'm freaking out this time. Like I'm freaked out. Like I'm like Maddie. I will strip down. Just please check everywhere. And she's like, Brandon, you're fine. It was just on your leg. I was like, no. I'm like pulling up my shirt. I'm like, please help. I don't know where these ticks are. Thank you. And I was like, she's like, Brandon, you're fine. I'm literally like taking off my shirt and like
I don't think we should say that part on the stream. I think that's a private thing for you guys.
it's getting hot in here, so hot,
uh
so take oh yeah. No, and then she's like, "You're fine," and now continue.
oh so yeah, so he's like lifting up his shirt. I'm like, Brandon, you don't need to lift up your shirt. They obviously didn't get underneath your shirt. Anyway, so he checks me, and then I'm like, you don't need to check underneath my shirt. Like, obviously, I don't have any. So I get in the car, and my fanny pack is at my feet, okay? Because I didn't want to carry it. So my fanny pack's at my feet. I drive home. I'm about to take a shower because we walked over 5 miles. So I take off my shirt, and I see in the mirror, I have something black in my lower back. I'm like, what is that? And so I called my mom in. And I was like, Mom, I think I have a tick on my back. Can you get this? And so she gets it, and then she checks me, and I have one also on my leg. Like you could tell, it just crawled right past my high socks too, right on my calf. And so thankfully she got that, and then I took a shower, I cleaned everything off. I was so freaking out, so I texted Brandon. I was like, so I found two on me. Um, and then he was freaking out. He didn't find any more on him. So I thought we were in the clear after that. Emily, you asked earlier, did I save him? I didn't save him because I didn't think about it till afterwards, but I was looking up like what can you get, all this other stuff. Hey Cornelia. And so anyway, we think we're fine. I think I got them all. I washed my clothes in hot water. I didn't put my shoes outside. I think that was my issue. And I didn't put my fanny pack outside. So my fanny pack was like on the landing in our living room. And my mom the next day, she finds one like on the landing where my fanny pack was, and she goes to flush it, and then she finds another one. So she found two in the living room, and we have a dog, so I'm freaking out. And then I go in the bathroom one day, and it's coming out of the bathroom. It's coming out of the toilet. So I'm like, oh my god, they just don't die. So had to do that, and then yeah, I don't know how, but I think two of them that maybe went down the sink when I first got them. We didn't realize. Yeah. Um,
Anna said I didn't do a good job at checking you. I was going to. He was
I
like,
didn't
I'm
want him to.
fine.
I was like, he's being ridiculous.
I was going
And
to
so,
check because I was freaking out. I was like, I will check you. It's fine. No bad bridge. I
it just
was,
reminds
yeah.
it reminds me of like when um I don't know. It was just I feel like it looked weird, like us just in a parking lot, just like randomly like, wait, hold on. I need to turn around and look at you. Because there was other people in the lake too. Like there were these two guys that I could see, Brandon couldn't see. And as I'm like checking him, they're like,
Oh
and so I like
yeah.
look at them and they're like, oh. And so I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
That's
But
what
yeah,
Tabby's
throw the whole
saying.
house away. Thankfully we had some tick spray, so I sprayed it, sprayed my shoes, sprayed my car, sprayed my fanny pack, sprayed everywhere where they were, sprayed all the couches and stuff, anywhere the Husker would be. So haven't seen them since. They were never in the basement, which is where we film, which is where I am. And I told Sam about it, and he was freaking
My
out. And I was like,
issue
I never
was,
contaminated you, Sam.
and I want everyone to hear to weigh in on this, like for your friends. So Maddie's telling me this whole tick adventure when I'm at her house. I'm at her house. She didn't tell me this before. Like, hey, be wary. Like things are dire here. There's creatures everywhere around my house. I don't know where they are. They suck blood. None of this. She's telling me this while I'm actively sitting in her house. I'm scared, and I wish she had disclosed this beforehand.
I
Am
should
I
have.
am I the asshole for wanting my friend to disclose the ticks beforehand or no?
Yeah, I should have, because I was just telling you I was like crazy day today, Sam. Crazy day.
And she's like animated talking about it. I'm like looking around like
Well, no, at first you're like, whoa, that's crazy, and then I was like, and then I came home, and then like the story went over.
yeah. I was like, oh,
And
I
you're
thought it
like,
was contained there. And you're like, oh yeah, it was in my bathroom. I'm like, wait, the bathroom that's the upstairs one that's right there.
the one that everybody uses,
The one that we've all seen and like I can see right now and like they could get from there to here.
yeah.
Oh.
It was on the landing that I used to.
Yeah, because I walked there. Yeah, Hades like, hey, I gotta take Sam's side on this one.
Listen, I appreciate that. Listen, it is what it is. I'm on Sam's side for this. Looking back, I shouldn't have been so excited to tell him while he's sitting in my house, digging his little socks, his feeties that are in socks in the carpet, just like,
They're dick.
wait,
That's
what?
how I'm like comfortable. I'm like,
We're all ticks now, probably.
oh my god.
But there seems to be no symptoms. Also, we got eaten up by mosquitoes really bad. And Brandon, his mom was like, I think you need to go to like get that checked up, because his mosquitoes for like 5 days were like not going down. And I was like, are you itching them? He's like, no, but I might be while I'm sleeping. And I'm like,
Oh.
because they were pretty big.
Yeah.
Thankfully, nothing happened though.
I today is the first day I wake up and I don't feel this itchiness. So yeah, that's good.
I'm glad you don't got like malaria or something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking
Yeah.
back, Dark Dixie, there was things that we definitely could have done. Like I was wearing pants, but I should have had my socks over my pants, and I should have had my shirt tucked into my pants. And then Brandon probably should have wore pants. And then we should have had bug spray. You guys are like, you guys didn't put on any bug spray. When I tell you, when we did this is like, we're kind of new to hiking and like, walking in the woods. And this was like when we did it in the spring, we didn't have any problem with bugs. Maybe like some flies or something, but nothing. So there's a lot of stuff we can learn from this and go back out and it'll probably be fine. But I don't think we're gonna for a while.
Yeah.
Might wait until it gets a little colder.
I'm walking in the city.
Yeah.
Walking in
The
city.
Looking for a tick every night and day.
But
Haiti said next time Sam's gonna be replaced by the tick. What were you gonna say, Brandon?
oh, I was gonna say wait, Sam, what did you want to say? Say it. Say it.
Oh,
You won't.
oh.
You won't say it.
It's nothing. I just thought tick dick, and it made me laugh. There was literally nothing with it. That's all it was. It popped in my head. I'm sorry. He made me say it.
I
You know what's
did.
funny
I can't even be
is-
mad. I literally forced you to say it. So
There's so many moments like that I feel like people have where they think of something and they're like, it's not funny, but it made me laugh.
Yeah.
And now people are gonna ask me, but I'm like, if I tell you, you're gonna be like, okay. Like,
Exactly.
like you don't need to know, but the more you be like, you don't tell people, the more they're like, what is it?
I know it's not good.
Yes, Essence. I don't know
I
why
think-
we're saying stuff like this live.
I think
It's
it was the
20
fact that
minutes
you were
in.
like, no.
Because
Because I was like, I wouldn't have cared if you were like, it was an inside joke. It's not funny. I would have been like, oh, okay.
You would have let me go?
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's what I do all the time. I'll be like, I'll think of something and be like, and they'll
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
for
what? And I'm like,
people-
it's inside. It won't
People
be
to
funny
know
to you.
the hat is there.
Cat is there.
It's still here, unfortunately.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey. Yeah. Anyway,
Hey.
Pegasus, what's up? I feel like I can't feed into it too much.
You like it.
I'm nervous though, because I know there's a plan, there's a budget. He had other people helping with this one.
Yeah, the fact that Sam said he has people DMing him for ideas is pretty crazy. I don't know. It might make Brandon really rethink, pranking him that way. Might regret it.
It's
like
coming
this
from the
first story.
people. Ooh, good.
I was about to transition before that whole tick incident, but I was like, I looked at the time and I was like, wait, did we? Am I going too fast?
Wait, Essence, are you okay? Are you being surrounded by ticks right now? Jules, DM me immediately. The idea's still coming together. We've got ideas, but if you got something, send it. Send it. Trust. Trust and believe.
Wait, now more people know to reach out to Sam. And, I will say, because eventually the hat will come back to Brandon.
It's
right?
going to come back. Yeah.
So if you want to help Brandon out too in the future, maybe figure out how you want to help. Because if you tell your idea to both Brandon and Sam, then Sam will see what's happening. He's
I'll
like,
see
oh,
where
I
I'm
know what
coming
this
from.
is.
Like, nope.
And
I'm like, Jules sent me that. I knew that.
yes.
So when he's
please.
like about to be pranked, he's like, oh, is the hat coming up soon? And we're like,
Oh, but
I-
the hat's in there, huh?
is it in there?
I got a different playing field. I've been thinking about it too. Like, if y'all reach out to me, I got a completely different way on how we can get this all together. That
The
I
only thing-
promise you, Sam's not thinking of.
The only hint I'll give Brandon: stay away from hot air balloons. If I were you.
I wasn't gonna go in the first place.
Yeah.
It would take a lot to convince me to go in a hot air balloon.
Okay, that's good.
Sure,
That's probably good
sure.
for you.
There's just a hot
All
air
right.
balloon that lands in my house.
Yeah, it's on top of your
what
roof.
Sam, are you gonna pay for the roof? I know you didn't feed the cake that time, but you gotta pay for the roof.
I gotta pay for. I'm like, dang, I don't think these things do.
Hey, CC. Okay, so first story is from r/comfort level pod.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we talk to subscribers? Tell us what is on your mind. Can we talk to subscribers. r/com for level pod.
Yeah. Shout out Joe, man. And yeah, Melissa doesn't send any. I'm like, DM me important things. Melissa sends me literally the dumbest videos I've ever seen. And
Do you laugh or no?
I laugh every time. I do laugh a lot. But let's be more helpful, Melissa. Let's get some more informational things. You know, I want to learn as well.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to take down my cousin. I want to take this dude down. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take him down.
No.
I can't. Wait, no, that song's.
You can't.
Wait, I think that song's. I'm going to take him down.
Sam, no, stop.
I'm really going to take him down.
Sam,
take him down.
Sam, this is worse than.
Wait, I couldn't
No,
say
that was worse.
Wait, Sam, why are you doing that?
That
What?
is worse than
With the hands
Oh
thing.
my god,
It came to me when I sang that song.
Sam, that's worse than the skating thing.
Oh, it is.
Cassidy, how do you feel about this being your first live?
I just want
This
to
moment
take
right
you
now.
down, like
Whoa!
take you down a peg.
Well, then say the full
Say the
sentence.
peg
Oh,
part.
End
oh.
with that.
Good lord.
Oh, only say the peg
Sweet
part.
home Alabama.
Sam, you can't do that.
See, Jay's trying to help you out. Jay said, "I don't think that means what you think."
Yeah, I
it
think
means."
Jay, you're right. Because I could see immediately their reactions. They were against it.
Kia, what have you entered?
What is my favorite place to get food? Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tamara.
It is my favorite place only because
Oh my God.
I've been there
Anyway, I'll
once.
be right back. I'll go check outside for something.
Okay. I've been there once,
She
and it
brings
was
a hat.
during Colorado. It's this hole in the wall spot with wings, and it was my first time trying hot honey flavor, but they threw down, and it was like the hole in the wall, like in the hood. So it was like they gave you the white napkins, and we had red Kool-Aid was on the menu. Red Kool-Aid was on the menu, and I said,
Yeah.
so yeah, it was my. I forget what it was called though. It was like some race wings in Colorado.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy,
Yeah.
Brandon?
Hmm.
There's a Raised Wings here, and you and I did not like it. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I like Ray's wings.
yeah, yeah. That was actually the worst.
Well, the one in South O, not the one in Midtown.
Oh yeah.
That was the worst.
Yeah, that's
That
what
was
you
so
did.
bad.
All right,
That was
let's read
so
the
bad.
story.
Maybe that's what you did.
What?
What's the word?
Steal.
Regret.
Okay.
Sam's like, "What's the cue, guys?" We're like transitioned 22 minutes ago. Okay, so this one is I adopted a dog. 6 months later, I regret it.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing holding me back from getting a pet right now.
Yeah.
Is that I'm
Yeah.
not going to, because I'm like
Hi, Melissa.
Hey,
closer
Melissa.
to getting a cat. Like I'm thinking about getting a cat, but I'm like, what if I don't want it? I don't want to do that.
It's funny because I think my sister is leaning towards getting a cat too,
Yeah.
and I never thought she would own an animal. I never thought she would get one,
A cat?
especially a cat. I'm like, a cat? Okay, but I, 27 female, fostered to adopt a dog a while ago. I adopted her 2 months into fostering her. She was so well behaved, crate trained, basically fully potty trained, other than a few mishaps, and just so friendly and sweet. 6 months after the adoption, I'm now having consistent feelings of wanting to rehome her. I absolutely love her, but I don't know what else to do. I live in an apartment, and obviously that means I have to put her on a leash to walk her outside. She yanks so hard, my wrists bruise. I then change to a leash I wrap around my waist, and she continues to pull so hard that my waist bruises. I've tried to harness, and she pulled me so hard that it rips up the seams. She's now taken to trying to play tug of war with the leash. I tried so hard to ignore it, as my trainer had said, and it just gets worse. She nearly got free from chewing through half the leash on one of the walks. Sometimes, after a while of walking, she calms down and will walk more calmly with me, but she ends up randomly playing tug of war with the leash. It's usually at the worst times, too, like crossing the street with her. And then on top of that, I can't have any guests over without her plummeting into them. I've had friends that volunteered to come over and help me train her to get her used to people, and it just doesn't stop. Now, I understand that dog training can be ongoing. I adopted her when she was about 1, and I'm aware that she has some puppy energy when I got her. I just have no idea what shifted to make her change how she acts on walks and acts with guests that I have. I walk her 3 times a day. I heard the enrichment toys. I change out what toys she uses all the time and I buy her new ones. I just don't know what to do. It feels like I have a completely different dog from the one that I adopted. And you don't have to tell me, I know this is awful to even think of rehoming a dog. I hate that I'm even thinking this. I hate that I sort of want to do it. I hate everything about the situation because when it's just me and her hanging out inside, she's the best dog in the world. And when these behaviors started, I thought it was fine, but now I'm just really tired. Any and all advice is appreciated. I really just need help on this one. And then there's a few edits.
Mm. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, as a pet
honestly,
owner, what do you think?
Yeah,
I get it. We never really trained Husker properly. So he's a menace to society. Um,
not really.
he's not bad. He just barks a lot, and so there's definitely a lot of things that he probably could be trained on. We just never, at the time, had money for obedience classes, so we never took him to that. So we just tried to train him as well as we could, and we just kind of understand like because we haven't trained him very well, there's certain limitations. Like there's certain things that he can't do or we can't do with him. So usually like we just like try to have events at our house or something or we hang out with him here to make sure he still is like fulfilled and stuff or like go on walks and play and stuff. We just don't really have him around other dogs and stuff or he doesn't go to the dog park. So OP, you're doing way more than what we were able to do at the time. And the only way that I can kind of relate to this is when we had a family member's dog, Baxter, for a while.
Big backs.
Hey, big
Big
bags.
backs, big backs. And he also wasn't trained. He had never been trained, and he was like, I don't know, like 4 or 5. He definitely had puppy energy, but he was a big, thick lab.
Yeah, he was.
And
Mm-hmm.
him being around Husker, they kind of learned to be around each other. But the thing is, it's like we kind of couldn't even be excited because if Baxter got excited, then he would like be running around and be all cute or whatever. But then he might step on Husker, and then Husker gets mad because he's like, "You not see me here?" And Baxter's like, "Oh my god, I literally didn't even see you. That's my bad." And then Husker gets mad, and then they would fight, and it just wouldn't be good. And thankfully, we couldn't have Baxter here anymore, even though he was doing a lot better here. I think we're just a lot better being like a one dog household.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he wasn't supposed to stay forever anyway, but he did go back with his owner because we, for the sake of Husker, we couldn't keep Baxter. So I understand of like kind of the sadness that happens of like when you agree to take a dog and then you can't keep the dog,
Yeah.
even though it was kind of I guess a foster situation because it was never supposed to be forever. But it was still sad. It was a little bit quicker than what was expected. I think she's trying to find things to do. I think she's trying to work through things, and sometimes lifestyles just don't fit well with the dog that you end up getting with the lifestyle that you have. Like her living in an apartment right now, and the dog being very high energy, and her not being able to keep up with that. Then sometimes it just doesn't necessarily match with the dog that you got. Um, I think the comments are really helpful too. But before I read those, what do you guys have to say?
Yeah, I think it is one of those like lifestyle things. Uh and it almost seems as if like if a pet is what OP truly desires, maybe to just start small. Sorry. Start small. Um I
A
remember,
fish.
yeah, I literally had a beta fish. Shout out Clorox. I named him Clorox because he was white and yellow, white and orange. I called him Clorox.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wish I met him.
yeah, he was a vibe. He liked watching TV, but yeah, it was like nice because wait, I'm guessing they thought it'd be easy to adopt a dog and raise them, just because they temporarily raised them. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the gift, Tabby. But yes, it's like one of those things. You kind of train up to it. You train up to a dog to make sure it is something that you can sustain doing. It's taking care of a pet. And I think if you just jump straight into it, because then there was a time when we were puppy sitting, and the family was potentially going to give us the puppy, but after like 2 days, we were like, oh yeah, we're not a puppy household at all. Like we don't have time. We're all always out, so it wouldn't just be conducive to how we live. And
Yeah,
I think OP is just really feeling the brunt of that. So it's like, yeah, it sucks, but and ultimately you have to think about what's best for the pet as well.
yeah.
And if that's not for you, sadly, it's sad, but we want the pet to have a good life as well.
Yeah.
Because first thing I thought was, girl, you need to get your weight up. If this dog pulling you around, get in the gym, lift a little bit. 'Cause, like that's what dogs are gonna do.
Yeah.
But I feel for this because I'm like, yeah, I think probably for the last 3 months I've been thinking about getting a pet, but I just know I don't want to go in and then back out because it's responsibility, it's work to do, and I
Hmm.
don't want to basically take it out on this defenseless pet that had no choice in it. Like they're just going around. That's really the thing that stopped me because I am home a lot. I would have the time, but I'm just like, do you want to actually live up to the responsibility of that? And that's pretty much the thing that stopped me. So I think people have to think about that before getting a pet. If this doesn't go perfectly,
Hmm.
if there's complications, am I going to be able to handle that?
Yeah.
And I guess sometimes that's hard because you don't know what they could be. But I think it's a good thing to think about. Like if your pet, because they're not humans, they don't like you can train them, but they still have a mind of their own, and they're going to do things that animals do. If you're fine with that, then get the pet.
Mhm.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had met Husker before, like if I met him along the street, like without Maddie there, and I met him, I don't know if I would be friends with Husker, and that's real. I think Maddie helped create a friendship with Husker, but I don't know if he's like my guy that if I saw him at a bar, if
Literally, I was thinking the bar scenario
yeah
too.
yeah, I walk up, I'm like, what's up? He's like, oh, I'm Husker, and I'm like, hey, I feel like his personality wouldn't mesh with mine.
No, because you know exactly the personality that Husker would be if he was drunk at a bar. He'd be the loud
Probably.
guy coming up and talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm like, get
And
out
then
of
when you
here.
ignore him, you're like a woman and you ignore him. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
He
And
would
so
be so
that's
problematic, and
yeah. And then he's got to have the bouncer lift him up to take him out. But then once the bouncer lifts him up, he's like quiet
This shuts down.
yeah,
because
it doesn't say anything.
Husker, he's a really good dog when he's in your hands, and he's for the most part, I think he's a really good dog. He's just so loud, like he's a barker. That's why half the time in the episodes that we've been doing lately, Husker is not even in them because when we start doing, we usually chat for like 30 minutes before we really get the episode started. He's like, after 30 minutes, he jumps off the couch. He's like, okay, let's do
I'm
something
running this
else.
show.
And we're like, no,
Yeah,
you're
just barks at
not,
us.
Husker. You're
And so he's
not
got to go in the
running it.
kennel for a little bit. Yeah.
I also
Um,
think
well, Jesse
it
said
is.
humans
Oh,
need training probably more than the pet research before making a huge commitment, which I
True.
agree.
yeah. I was gonna say too. It's also maybe the pet is just getting comfortable now. You know, at first, like the first few weeks, they're still trying to figure you out. So
Hmm.
Oh, I
actions.
just did the transition noise.
Oh,
Oh, wait, I didn't hear it at all.
Yeah, I'm not sharing the audio
Okay.
because of
Uh.
our trip later on.
Oh yeah. True. 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 But just the dogs getting like more comfortable, like a lot more playful, a lot more energetic because it's finally opening up.
What's that mean, Clarissa?
Sounds like you're describing Sam. Sounds like maybe Sam and Husker have similar
I
personalities.
don't know about that.
Sam, if I were to like, if me and Brandon were to never have met Sam and we were people watching him at a bar and he were to go up to a woman, I feel like if she were to not respond, he'd be like, oh, and then like walk away. With
1000%.
Husker would be like, did you
I'm
hear
focused.
me? Did you hear me? And then the moment you talk back, he's like, well, yeah, I'm happy you heard me. I'm like, okay, Husker.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to mess with you. Sorry for your time, and I'm gone. You'll never hear.
He
From
leaves the bar.
I leave the bar. I drive home.
He's like, I guess I'm never going there again.
I try literally one woman. She turns me down. I'm like, bye. I go home. Turn on Love Island. At least I can find love somewhere. At least love exists somewhere in this world.
Sam,
Okay.
you gotta stop talking like that, man.
Wait, top comments.
Oh.
Top comments.
Ooh.
Brandon's about to put me on game right now.
You need to attend obedience classes and follow through consistently with training. If you're unable or unwilling to do that, then you should rehome the dog. Talk to the agency that you fostered the dog through. They may be able to find a better foster parent who knows how to train a dog. The dog may be better with a family with a yard so he can run around freely. It's better to rehome the dog than to have you and the dog unhappy with each other. And somebody else said they mentioned having a trainer who told them to ignore the bad behavior. I think that's a large part of the problem. They're paying for bad advice, which is making their life and pet worse. And then OP responded, that's correct. I have been going to a trainer, but have since stopped due to him not offering alternatives to a training that isn't working for her. I'm currently looking for another trainer. Dang. So people are saying the training is incorrect.
Oh.
So they need to go to like someone that's offering actual training, which is to not just ignore the behavior.
Right.
You need to correct the behavior.
Which I think that's fair, right?
With treats.
With treats.
Yeah.
Dang, why
unless you have a dog that's not food, like what is it? Unless you have like a dog that's not food motivated. That'd be tough.
I've never seen you guys live before. I was watching one of your videos and saw the live notification. Yay, Nicole. It's good.
Nicole!
Chill. We here, girl. It's fine.
Aurelie wants to know who we voted for on Love Island.
Aurelie, we can't say because Maddie's behind.
It's my fault. I'm behind.
I'm the only one caught up.
But I guess you could do letters like some other chatter did, which was a really great idea.
Okay, yeah. The person I am is A and B. A and B is I'm writing for them, and I think they're going to win. Actually, I don't think it's really even that crazy of a thing to decide. But shout out A and B.
Is A and B in the game? Like, is A or B in the game in the beginning?
I believe where you're at, A is in the game.
Oh, A.
Yeah,
okay.
A
okay. I know who A is.
Yeah. But you don't know B.
I don't know B yet. But I do know who A is. Good for them.
Trust me, I know B.
I know a B. I don't know that B.
I don't know that B. I don't know that B. TikTok dance. I don't know.
Brandon, you better go or else I'm going to steal this transition from you. Like this next story.
And then she actually actively steals it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no sentence I could pull up, so.
Wait, SJ's not in here, but can we talk about the lost footage of the previous SJ episode?
Well, what was it?
The transitions.
Yeah, we can talk about it, I guess. I mean, it was lost for a reason, but
yeah, Maddie. Everyone knows Maddie is the queen of transition. She likes to use people to transition.
I don't. Anyway, this is how you say it. Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
She loves to use people. But funny enough, Brandon came out of nowhere with one of the most savage transitions on SJ I've ever seen. Don't do your eyes. And he was like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Maddie, was it bad?
I did keep that part in.
Was it most savage?
Well, Maddie's
It
no,
wasn't most
Maddie's had
savage,
way
but
more.
Sadia's reaction to it was
Yeah.
funny. Mine was pretty savage, to the point where we were joking. Well, I thought we were joking, and then like the bit kept running on. And I was like, "Wait, did I seriously impact me and SJ's relationship?" And then we're done
With
filming,
the
and I apologized
transition.
to her, and she was like, "Oh, I was just kidding." And I was like, "Really?" Because you're going around for like 5 minutes. Like, I thought that, and I haven't transitioned on her since. I gotta get that one time to cool off.
And it was
I
can't do it.
agree. Oh
we
yeah, on the last record, Maddie and SJ were going back and forth, and it seemed like Maddie was talking in her transition voice, and I got really uncomfortable. And me and Brandon were just looking at each other like, "Is she going to actually transition?"
I was so
So
anxious.
this was a different episode. This was
Yeah,
one
this
we
was
just
yeah,
it was
filmed
the
that goes
next
out
one.
episode.
It
next
was the
week.
next one.
And I
2
just look at
weeks.
Sam. I'm like, Sam, no way. And we're just like watching.
But yeah, no, I was like, that's funny because I was like, I wasn't trying to talk in my transition voice because I don't realize I'm doing it until it happens. I was genuinely trying to have a conversation with Sadia, but it was mid filming because I was like, wait, cut, like this
And
isn't gonna be the
I love
episode,
how
but I
Sadia
have this
says,
question.
Sadia's like, I'm gonna move different now because of it. She doesn't. She literally goes so open heartedly into every conversation. She never changes, and that's why it's easy to transition.
And even with us like physically reacting to like a
She's
potential
fully
change,
having a conversation. Yeah,
She ignored it.
she looked at me.
Yeah,
And
she was just
like,
talking to me.
and I'm like, you don't.
and
There's
I'm over here like,
sign.
I'm like, look at the board, look at the board, look at the board.
If anything, I noticed it and I was like, but I didn't know what they were reacting to because I wasn't going to transition. So I was like, what are you guys doing? And they're just laughing. And then I finished and I'm like, okay, that was it. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. And they're like, and I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Wait. Tabby says, I used to avoid reality TV show just because I wanted to not be like other girls my age. Should I watch some now?
Some are good to watch. Temptation Island is good.
Temptation Island.
Temptation Island. The Ultimatum is fine. The Ultimatum Queer Love is good.
It only took her how long? 48 minutes to get to Ultimatum Queer. That's impressive.
Oh man, that was good. Okay. Love Island, I think for the most part is good. A lot of people enjoy Love Island, but I haven't really fully watched every season.
Watch
season 6. But that's the best you're gonna get.
It's the
That's
greatest
the best.
that there's been. So it is.
So if you ever want to
downhill.
watch one season, just watch season 6.
Yeah, you'll love it.
That's all you'll ever need to watch. And then maybe the British version.
Or watch Big Brother that started Thursday.
Oh my God, Sam, how was it? I literally have not seen it.
Did you guys make your bids?
Yeah, so I called my sister yesterday. We did like full like NBA draft, like what's the first pick, and we were discussing back and forth. So we both got 4 people. I think my sister kind of a little bit cleaned me a little bit.
Oh,
there was some of the people where I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable with my 4, but the show is so random. It still could be anyone's game, but I'm like, I kind of like at least 2 of hers very much. I'm like, she had the first round pick because we rock, paper, scissors for first round pick. So she got first round pick, and
first round draft pick is insane.
I needed that. That's what I say. I needed that. But I'm excited for the season. This season, there's a bunch of like normal people. I think this is the least amount of content creators there's ever been on the show. I think there's only 1. It's like a bunch of people with normal jobs. That's the best Big Brother to me, when they're just normal people on the show. So I'm excited for this season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do I watch it again?
I haven't seen it yet.
But it's gonna be good, man.
On Big
Brother. I'm Julie Chen Moonbez.
But my mom, because my mom and my sister, we've all been watching Love Island. My mom's like, well, I don't know if I can keep up with Big Brother. I'm like, there's 6 episodes of Love Island a week. There's 3 episodes of Big Brother. You can do it. They literally almost overlap. Like Love Island's ending on Sunday. Big Brother's just starting up. You can do this. And she's like, I don't know. It's so much. I'm like, how do you watch Love Island every day then, Mom? How do you watch Love Island every single day, Mother?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I can't. Are there Big Brothers in the show? Tabby asked. Big Brother? There could be.
There are Big Brothers in the show. I don't know.
Cassidy said, Temptation Island makes me so mad because there's no way I could sit there while people throw themselves at my partner. I'm mad for them. Usually I feel like the relationships are almost ending. Like It's basically an ultimatum. It's like,
Which I hate
propose to me
ultimatums,
or
You
we're not.
hate them.
but I love watching Temptation Island. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
you
much.
do.
I'll tell you that much.
Temptation Island, it's bad. It's bad for them. It's good TV, you know. But also that reality show that you had us watch, Sam, like a year ago now, very good. What's that called?
Which one?
It's like a drama about what a reality show is like, and most likely
Oh,
based off of
Unreal.
The
Unreal.
Bachelor.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal on Netflix. It's like
Yeah.
about the behind the scenes of
Yeah.
reality shows and how producers manipulate the contestants to get like the story that they want and they need for the show overall to get ratings. Really good.
And it makes me look at every reality show different. Like even Love Island, I can see producer involvement in how the cast members are moving. Like,
Yeah.
like that doesn't seem realistic. I definitely know a producer probably said like, "Hey, what about that?" Like I know they're doing that all the time. But I still love reality shows. I can't stop loving.
You can
Yeah.
never make me hate them.
You can never make me hate a reality show.
Yeah. Vanderpump Rules. My sister watches that show, and I just haven't seen it yet, but I need to see it. Because yeah, Ariana Madix is the
She's
host of Love Island now.
so hot this season. I
She
almost
is.
want to watch Vanderpump Rules. I wasn't really checking on her last season, but this season, I'm like,
When her hair turned brown, that's what
I
got it for
said,
you.
I think it is. Maybe that I am a brunette kind of person.
Well, she also came out in a great outfit too for that episode.
Every
It was like
outfit she
all
has,
red leather or something. It was like a red, like what was it?
she's killing it every
It was a
outfit.
really
she's wearing.
beautiful red dress. She had just dyed her hair blonde. The contestants thought she was a bombshell walking in because she had different hair color.
I
So
love when they flirt with Ariana. I love when they're like, "Hey,
I know.
can you get her in there?"
And then Ariana's like,
She's
I
like,
love it when she laughs at their jokes. Like
yeah.
when you genuinely get her to laugh at something, I rewind them like, wait, did she actually just
seems to
laugh?
she seems to like this cast more than last season though.
Yeah.
Because I think she did like last season, but I think she's like genuinely laughing at a lot of the things and like the way she talks to them. Like she's full in on this season.
Well, I'm gonna steal this conversation back to get us back to the story.
Oh no,
Oh, why am I doubled?
Maddie must.
Oh, she's cutting out.
Oh, she's back.
Okay.
Hello.
Maddie.
Hey,
Okay, thank God.
Sam. I just saw that.
I know I saw it too, and I don't think anyone else saw it. So yeah.
Maddie, come back.
You can blame it
Ba-ba-da-ba-da,
all on her.
Bobby.
Well, you were doubled because to get the audio in all of them, I had to have all of us in every scene. So that's why you'll pop up.
I was like, why am I
Wow.
doubled?
Okay. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been about 30 days.
Yeah.
It has been a while. It's been a long time no see for everybody.
If we did stream more, would you guys watch, or are you guys comfortable with the one time a month? How often would you guys watch a live? Okay.
Don't worry.
Because it is a little bit difficult to do. But we'll read the story and then we'll check back on what you
Connie's
guys say.
blaming me for being doubled. She said I killed Maddie. She's yet alive.
A lot of yeses. Stephanie said duh. Obviously.
Ding, 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 ding.
Doo,
Duh.
doo. You liked it when we played Overcooked, Jesse.
Oh my gosh.
We were just talking about that the other day because I was like, Overcooked, I'm so bad at that game. I'm giving the lowest crew member. I'm like, I can do one thing and I'll kill it, but don't ask me to do two or else I'll get confused.
Yeah.
The spaghetti joint, when we were doing the spaghetti, that was the hardest level I've ever done.
I feel like we did get our bearings in the spaghetti. I feel like we were like throwing spaghetti into pots, putting sauce on it. You know,
Sliding across the map.
Sliding across. Yeah, the map was sliding.
Yeah.
That was the scariest game.
Content warning was good. Do a live and raffle a supporter to join. That'd be a good idea.
Ooh,
Yeah.
raffle.
A lot of things to think about.
Those are good ideas.
We liked what we did with the live last month, so potentially looking into doing that more, doing something of that genre more. Maybe even, can I say next month? Yeah. Potentially, or the month after that.
Well, you just say no. You might hold us to it if you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually good. Maybe we need that.
Yeah, I think we might need that.
So next month, it might look really similar to what happened last month when it comes to bringing subscribers on. Hopefully. They're like watching this. They're like, we're waiting on the email. You said you're going to reach out. We're waiting on the email.
Yeah,
we're like,
we're like,
yes, we will send you an email.
It'll come. It'll come.
Okay, so this story is this one is a little gross. It's from r/petty revenge. So be ready for the title. That's all I have to say.
I just put the title up.
You want to steal my lunch? Eat my period. This was a lot when I saw this. So I'm just gonna get right to it.
It's a stranger, or do they know him? I don't think it doesn't matter if you're a stranger or not. Oh my gosh.
So this is a classic story about that asshole who steals food from the work refrigerator. It was about 10 years ago. At least twice a week, my homemade lunch would disappear from the fridge. The thief had the decency to not take the box, which I found empty or almost empty every single time. I was new and quickly discovered by talking to my colleagues that it was the work of a misogynistic jerk with whom I obviously didn't get along with. He wasn't new to this, but the management never did anything. Fine, I'm a petty person, and I have time to spare. I started bringing decoy lunches that I put in the fridge, and I would eat a sandwich that didn't need to be refrigerated. After 2 weeks, I started talking to everyone, including him, about this wellness method I discovered and was following it to the letter, collecting my menstrual blood to eat. I even showed a video on my phone I was preparing the meal and emptying my menstrual cup into it. I was well aware of the severe risks associated with getting in contact with someone else's blood, so rest assured this is not true. I just wanted to get him to believe it.
Oh.
However, it is possible, however, that he ate my feet's dead skin. Wow. Anyway, he took a week off after that, and our shared fridge became a safe place to store your food.
Okay. So it didn't happen.
Yeah,
It
she lied.
didn't happen. But wow.
The feet
thing is gross too.
Yeah, what was it?
Her feet's dead skin. So she dead skin from her feet she put in the sandwich probably.
So she did still do something.
Menstrual blood is like a level.
But menstrual blood is way worse.
Yeah.
And just
love that for me.
Yeah. So somebody even said, top comment
still do
too.
the foot thing though. That's kind of.
I'm not as mad. I'm not really mad at the foot thing. Menstrual blood is different to me.
So good Lord, I'm in love. This is a Veronica Mars level of punishment. You've developed a new thing which has no name. Poisoning someone is illegal and immoral, making them believe they're poisoned through their own crimes using the negative placebo effect, thus rendering them unable to report the poisoning that never was. Not only perfectly legal, very moral as well. You ended his crime spree expertly. I only wish I spoke German. They have a way to describe this. And they do. And I tried to look up how to say it. So let me hear.
I don't even see that comment. I just see brings new meaning to lunch period.
If you scroll down more.
That was good.
That's good.
So it's like, so in German they have a phrase that is Vorspiegelung falscher Tatsachen. That's a misrepresentation of facts. So they literally have a whole phrase for it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's like the fourth awarded
I see it.
comment.
Wow.
But I do think the fact that she didn't do it is that's where I'm like, okay, but this is that was crazy.
Well, did other people know she didn't do it? Because she was convincing everybody. Because if I was in the office, I don't know what I was like. Wait, did you actually eat it? He's like, yeah, I ate it. I feel like, well, would you get in trouble for that if you were like, I'm stealing someone's lunch, and then they're like, oh, I actually had somebody's menstrual blood he would get in trouble, right? She wouldn't get in trouble.
Well, yeah, I feel like he would have to bring that to the table, and he would say,
Yeah.
"Well, I did eat your sandwich, but then I found out this." And then once they confront her, she's like, "Well, yeah, I only said that. I never did that." So it's like
Well, I
him.
feel like even if she actually did it, would she still get in trouble? Because she was like, "It was my lunch. I eat it. He took it."
Well, I feel like the way people are saying poisoning someone is illegal and immoral, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he ate technically her sandwich. Would that
Mouse's
cause
house said
anything?
2 crimes don't negate each other.
Yeah.
That's deep. Mouse's houses. Mouse's house. Mouse's houses.
Mouse's houses.
Mouse's houses. Mice.
So I mean, hey, at the end
Wait.
of the day, knowing she didn't do the period blood, but the
Mhm.
feet stuff is pretty nasty, I will
Yeah,
say.
it's
But at the end of the
nasty.
day,
Feet stuff is,
but he ate her sandwich.
and I'm not. That's not even saying like, okay, the menstrual cycle is like it, because I get what you're saying. It is worse, but it's still gross. It doesn't take away.
No,
the
it's
fact
still
that
gross. And it's not even the fact that it's menstrual blood. It's the fact that it's blood.
Yeah,
That's the problem to me. And I don't want to.
but it's like you think about feet too. Like they're in socks all day. They're in shoes that collect stuff. It's still gross.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
Yeah. As I'm eating dead skin right now, I'm like, yeah, it's gross.
It is
I
gross.
kind of wish like it was completely a bluff, but also I'm one person with an opinion, and some people are probably like, this is good, because it was,
love it. The comments, they love this.
Okay, Tabby, that's crazy. I'm not reading that. Tabby, that's crazy.
She gave us money. We got to.
Thanks for the
blood clots just had extra texture.
You don't have to read that.
She gave
you do
us
not have
money.
to read that.
I had to say it.
That's not how we do things.
And that is true.
No,
I can't.
I can say thanks for the super chat. I see it.
This is
we
first
see it.
half of this live.
Extra, no, okay, Kim.
We just got
Kim, y'all.
Extra fiver.
Wow.
Seasoned footy flakes. That's good.
Wow, y'all are crazy. Oh
extra
my
iron.
gosh.
Extra iron.
Extra iron. Oh man. Oh.
You know what's crazy, y'all? I was nervous about doing this story with the boys, not with the chat. I was never worried about you guys.
The chat's usually on the right side.
I'm not reading what you said, Jules. That's funny. That's funny. I like that though.
What Jules say?
Frosted footy flakes.
That's good. That's not bad.
I really wish the flakes
was
a bluff.
All right, it's not you, Jesse. It's not everybody.
J sensual healing. Hey, y'all on one now. Hey, that's actually a good album name. Footy Flakes and Blood Clots.
No, sensual healing would be good. It's like a soulful, but it's like a guy with a foot fetish.
Foot fetish is all there's feet on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch toes.
Oh my gosh. I really wish we didn't open this can of worms. Like this
next story.
Soulful?
Yes.
Soul food.
Very good, very good, very good.
That's good. That's really good. No, I love that.
All right. So this next story is from r/best of Redditor updates. Am I the asshole for calling out my husband for changing up the rules in our open marriage?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's, yeah. If we have rules and then you're like, well, I need to make another rule to get this next situation in, that is, I would think, shady in an open relationship.
Do we have anybody in the chat that's non-monogamous, that's in like a polyamorous?
Ethical non-monogamy.
Ethical non-monogamy.
That's in an open relationship?
You get on dating apps, they're all like 50% of people are in ethical non-monogamy.
They're in ethical non-monogamy?
Non-monogamous relationships.
Okay. Wait.
And I'm like,
I thought you were saying like, no, they're in ethical or in ethical.
Unethical.
Unethical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse said, "Not that I know of."
Fingers crossed. I pray that I'm pretty sure it's monogamous, but I'm praying.
Woo! It is on my side.
That's so true. No, a lot of people think they're in monogamous relationships. They ain't.
What was the title? Am I the asshole for calling out my husband for changing up the rules in our open marriage?
I'm praying that I'm not. Oh god, that's so funny.
Um, so the original post was posted on October 7th, 2024. I, 35 female, am in an open relationship with my husband, 36 male. It was over the summer he mentioned it to me. I wouldn't say I was totally for it, but it took some getting used to. Now everything is going great, but recently my husband keeps changing the rules. Once I started dating Evan, 45 male, that's when he started acting differently. My husband and I agreed on a don't ask, don't tell policy. But he keeps pestering me about the details of our relationship. I give him a little here and there, but never the explicit stuff. Especially everything positive I mention about Evan, he downplays or critiques. Last week, I planned a date with Evan and I asked him to watch the kids. He agreed. He was getting back home by 9 and he texted me to by 9, but he texted me to say he's doing overtime that night. I was left scrambling for a sitter at the last minute. This isn't the first time he's done this. Luckily, this time I got a hold of a sitter, but I could not stay as long as I was hoping for. Afterwards, he acted as if everything was okay. He began policing me when I left the house and picking my outfits apart, especially concerning about how the neighbors would perceive me. To avoid conflict, I just started wearing jackets to cover up before heading out. Then the issue of Evan dropping me off. Then came the issue of Evan dropping me off. He worried about the neighbors seeing a strange car pulling up at night, and this forced me to do lunch dates. It wasn't a bother. I would bring my laptop to Evan's work at his place. I would bring my laptop to Evan's and work at his place. However, I preferred the dinner dates because I got to dress up more. Changing up the times seemed to alleviate some tension, but I still feel like I was compromising too much. He didn't want me to drive to the dates, but when Evan pays for an Uber or drops me off, it's an issue. It makes no sense. The breaking point was when Evan sent flowers to the house. My husband lost it, claiming it's dangerous for a strange man to know our address when we have kids inside. And I will say he was right about this. I did drop the ball. However, he's insisting that I shouldn't bring home any gifts at all going forward, arguing it violated our don't ask, don't tell rule. He used to joke about me not getting chivalry in my open relationship, and now that I'm getting dates, it's a big deal. I asked him if he doesn't take the women he sleeps with on dates, and he says no, it's strictly sex and none of that lovey dovey bullshit that I'm doing. I confronted my husband about these rules and he just brushed it off like it was nothing, saying it's just a respect thing. I was really enjoying this, but he's sucking the fun out of it and it just feels highly stressful. And then there's comments and then there's an update.
Wow.
Hmm.
I think the biggest issue is the fact that they were in a monogamous relationship and then they opened it up.
Yeah.
They say it's the beginning of the end. If you
Because,
start off or monogamous and go into it, that's not good.
yeah, because she wasn't really agreeing to it in the beginning. She's like, I guess.
Right.
So it's not really, I don't really think it's fair compared to like having a polyamorous relationship and coming in, starting the relationship with, hey, we can see other people. This is fine.
I am curious because we did have one chatter said, my hubby and I have one, but we're too lazy to actually participate in one. I'm curious about like the reasons why people do get in it. Like how does it help fulfill them? Is it just to get different experiences, to get other people? I'm like, people are doing it. I think for me, I think it's already hard to communicate with a single person with like traditional, like what people would view as traditional monogamy and like the relationship rules that go into it. But now adding another personality, and then you have to deal with their feelings on top of with this extra person, and whether do you like me more than them, or are they, or am I your main and they're like a side, or all that just makes it so much more complicated. I'm like, polyamory is so complicated to me.
Same. And it's also like with this story in particular, even though I have my own opinions, I'm just so not a part of that world that I really couldn't point out. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it is more the communication piece of the rules, but I just feel like so out of depth with
Yeah.
this story in general that I genuinely couldn't say right from wrong. But
Yeah.
it is um because I've seen a few TikToks because I've also been that curious like why do people do it? And a lot of people when they do talk about polyamory, it's more so about the communication piece that is the biggest thing. But I was like, that's with every relationship. Like if you don't have good communication in any relationship, it's bound to have some pitfalls.
Right.
So yeah, I'm at a depth, and I also have the curiosity to wonder like what is it that's being filled that wouldn't be in a regular monogamous. I guess that's always my question is.
Yeah, I think I agree with Melissa. She says he wanted to hook up with other people and was upset that she actually dated someone. Probably hoped that since she was so hesitant that she wouldn't actually participate in the open aspect. I do think he probably wanted to open up the relationship to like have the best of both worlds of being in a sexual relationship with somebody else but also staying with his wife. And then, maybe he either, like Melissa was saying, didn't think that she was actually going to find anybody, or, just didn't think it was going to hurt or like bother him so much that she's like in a relationship with somebody else right in front of him.
Well, also the difference too, because I think Tabby mentions it too about whether the open relationship is romantic or just sexual. And it seems
Right.
like for him it's just sexual, but she's having kind of a deeper connection. And if that seems like a big incompatibility. Like I think maybe I don't know for me, I don't know if I could do it, but some people are like, sex is just sex. It's just an act that I do, and I can separate that from romantic feelings. And if both people are into that, they're like, yeah, sex is just sex. Then you could easily or relatively easily have an open relationship where we're just having sex on the side, but we get all of our romance and stuff from each other. But if
Mhm.
one side of the couple's like, I am feeling this person, I do have romantic feelings towards this person, and the other person's like, oh, I was just doing it for sex, and I'm jealous because I thought it was just me and you had the romance, like that was reserved for us,
Mhm.
then I'm gonna get mad now.
Yeah, I honestly feel like the more people you have in a relationship, the better your communication needs to be,
Right.
because stuff like this happens and you're not trying to hurt your partner, hopefully. And so there just really needs to be a lot of discussion of like, hey, what's allowed, and like what happens when you're like, oh, I do think I'm catching emotional feelings for them, and like what does that look like? And I still do think whether he was like it's going to be emotional or physical, he wasn't expecting to feel the way he feels about his wife finding
Right.
someone, and he's upset about that. And so now he's like, a lot of commenters were saying it earlier, he's just being very insecure and just kind of treating her a certain type of way, critiquing her more for her trying to look good as she goes out on dates because she wants to just look good, and making kind of like making sure that her dates fall flat as much as possible, and that's
Yeah.
just not a fair thing to do when you're in a non-monogamous relationship. So
Especially the things he was doing, because to a certain extent, I'm my guess in because I actually watched some polyamory reality shows. There is some level of like change because you're like, oh, I didn't know I was going to expect that. So we communicate and together we decide. It did seem like he was like dictating things like, and using the kids like an excuse to be like, well, you got to do this because you're a mother. You can't do this, this, and this. You
Mhm.
can't do this. It did seem like he was dictating, and it wasn't like a two-way communication about, hey, this is kind of how this is making me feel. What can we do to like work on this, or maybe you can reassure me, or whatever we need for this relationship.
yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
so top
is this
well, go
Jesse
ahead.
a bot? I think people are saying Jesse is a bot. Jesse, if you're not a bot, say, well, actually, you would say whatever I say if you're a bot. I don't know. How do you prove someone's not a
Jesse,
bot?
if you're not a bot,
I'm
say
not.
something
I
that only a comforter would know about us or
mm,
about the podcast.
she says I'm not though. I think that's pretty convincing. I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe we just leave it there. Speak. Oh, whoa. Dang, Jesse.
Speak.
Jesus.
I don't show French, Sam. What? That's a bot, dude.
The Jesus got me
Jesus.
too. A bot's not doing that.
Jesus. Yeah, I
Deanna with the peach
bots are so
emojis.
good now though. That's the problem. Bots are really good.
Did you see what I sent you on TikTok about the pastor, the bot AI pastor?
That was crazy.
Yeah. I don't speak Japanese or French. And anybody talking maybe make sense. Body, body, a body
Jules, hold
language.
on to that though because we got some updates to do. All right.
Oh, I didn't even see Jules. I'm gonna play it for you though, girl. Amazing.
All right. So, top comment, not the asshole question. Does your husband actually hook up with other women? Reading between the lines, I wouldn't be surprised if things weren't working out for him.
Oh.
If this is going to work, you can't just agree to don't ask, don't tell, and call it a day. Rules have to be in place. If he only wants sexual relationships outside of the marriage without emotional intimacy, that's a fine rule if you agree to it. It's also fine to change the rules after they've been established, but should be based on a conversation where everyone is on the same page. He shouldn't be able to change or establish the rules on his own and get mad when you haven't been following them.
Facts.
And OP said, I think he does. He dresses up on the weekends to go out and comes in late. We both agree to
No, we don't.
Oh, they both agree to emotional intimacy.
Oh.
Um
What's ONS?
I don't know. I can't guess these little things because then I'll say something wrong, like I did with I forget what it was. The wife, soon to be ex-wife. What did I call her? Chipbox.
Yeah, Shitbox is good. Shout
We
out
both
Shitbox.
agree. We both agree to emotional intimacy or casual. It's just the nitpicking that's too much. I don't mind having a discussion, but when I'm met with it's not that serious, that's when I get pissed. So they do say that emotional intimacy is
Okay.
fine.
But he might not. He was like, "Oh, I thought I was, but nah, it ain't fine.
Yeah.
It's fine for me to be emotionally." And honestly, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's dressing up and he's going to McDonald's, sitting eating at McDonald's. He stays late, goes home.
So another comment, what are the rules of your engagement for these relationships? It sounds like you are dating one person, which is an emotional connection, and he's hooking up with various women and not entering into relationships. And OP again says, we're okay with the emotional relationship, one night stands, or casual hookups. He says he doesn't do dating, just sex. That's what works for him. For me, I can't do casual or one night stands. Mentally, it's just too much. And then somebody else says, dating is emotional intimacy, though. Dating is literally getting to know someone on a personal level and, yes, emotional level with the end goal of something serious. Again, the guy sent flowers to your house knowing that your husband would be there. At the very least, you need to break it with Evan. That alone is such a red flag. He should have known something like this would cause problems for you with your actual husband. If the roles were reversed and your husband was getting gifts delivered or something of that sort, how would you react? Which is a good point.
I don't know
And
if
OP
I agree
said,
with that necessarily.
I do get what they're saying of like, depending on the relationship of like, because isn't it where also some polyamorous relationships, they're like, well, this is my main relationship and the other ones are just more casual.
Well, they're more casual, but I'm like, for dating, and when I date someone, I get them gifts. How is that wrong? Unless you explicitly said, "Oh, we only go on dates and we don't do other things." I'm like, wait, I'm dating you. Like that's how I would see it. And I would
Yeah.
send
I can see
flowers
that
to
too.
you.
Especially if I guess OP would probably explicitly tell them, hey, I'm in an open relationship. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not on the
Evan,
boyfriend
right? Yeah, it
to
doesn't seem problematic to me.
do
but
that.
I don't know.
especially if it was like a genuine thing to do. Like if he was genuinely just like, oh, I just want to get flowers.
And I'm not excusing it. Evan definitely could have been like, you know what? It'll probably get under the husband's skin if I sent these. He definitely could have been like that, but I still think it's a normal thing to do in dating, to send your person you're dating things.
Yeah, I get where you guys are coming from, but I get where this commenter is coming from too, of how potentially it could make him upset and like be like, "What the hell?"
You could
So
see
I don't know.
both
I
sides.
I, I
But
can see both sides.
communicate, bro. You're in an open relationship. You better talk.
Right. And OP says, I'm aware of that, but we're allowed to date other people. He himself said it was cool with him if I dated. Even Evan and I had a conversation and he knows that I'm not going to make this a permanent thing.
Oh.
I did tell him sending the flowers at home was a bit too much. He still buys me flowers, but he keeps them in his apartment for me when I'm at his place working.
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't mind if my husband received presents. I mentally prepared myself for that months before starting this. And while he was dating, the 2 weeks after proposing the idea, I was at home getting used to that arrangement.
Mm. This is why it's too complicated to me. I'm like, I wouldn't even. You don't even have to think about it if it's one person. This is like
Mhm.
situations you even have to arrive to. But maybe for some people it's worth it. I'm like, I can't. A little bit of sex for this? A little bit of extra sex for this? No, not for me.
Yeah. So, an update from July 4th,
Oh,
2025, like less than a week ago,
About a
8.5
week
months later.
ago.
Go. You guys were right. This is a shit show. I'm not sure where to start, but we are getting a divorce.
oh
Oh
He, in
wow.
my
fact,
gosh.
He, in fact, did not change and became more possessive and controlling while changing the rules. Everything I did was either wrong or inconsiderate. Evan had planned a weekend trip to Cabo to celebrate a new business venture. I asked my husband if he was okay with it weeks in advance. He enthusiastically agreed, mentioning I deserved the trip, even uh, bef- deserved the trip. He even told me to make sure I flood his phone with pics. I told him I was going to stay with Evan the night before for easier commute. He insisted on taking me to the airport instead, since it was our last night until Tuesday. However, when it was time to leave, he overslept. Despite urging him to get up to the point, despite urging him to get up to the point that I pulled the covers off and turned on the air, he spent an hour in the bathroom. Then, to make things worse, he didn't fill the tank. I told him the evening before. I called an Uber, which was another hour, but luckily I got to enjoy my trip. I let it slide and I moved on. Boy, oh boy, I wish I never went on that trip because things got worse.
Oh my
It's like I was being
gosh.
punished for the trip. He became incredibly invasive in my personal relationships. He wanted to know what my sex life was with Evan. He was even if he was better, etc. He used to play if he was better, he used to play it off like it's not a big deal to him. Then I caught him snooping through my phone. It was too much. I didn't understand because Evan was no longer the only man I was seeing, but Evan triggered him the most. If that wasn't enough, he had his friends over for a boys' night. I was getting ready for a girls' night, and before I left, he said out loud, "You're really gonna leave to go fuck him?" in front of his friends. The embarrassment and humiliation I felt, even typing this, I just sat in my car and cried so much, and that's when I knew it was done. He apologized and mentioned that he was drunk, but I don't buy it one bit. He's never acted like this. This open relationship has left me drained mentally and emotionally, and it wasn't even my idea to begin with. I've filed for divorce, but he keeps begging for a reconciliation, but I can't. Before anyone comments, I know you told me so. Sigh. And then there's
Oh,
comments.
Mm.
saying you can't become open in the middle of a monogamous relationship. It don't end good.
And if you do, it's probably really hard and it might be the beginning of the end.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh. But hey, the signs were there. Um, the signs were there. It's still funny that after the first story, now it does seem a little bit like Evan's being a little petty because I'm like, a weekend trip to Cabo is kind of crazy to me in the middle of this. Like he's like, hey, let's get away from it all. Just tell your husband we're gonna go to a romantic place in Mexico, lay out on the beach, have sex every single day, and then come back. And
And
she's like,
we'll just say it's
cool.
for business.
What's it? It's fine.
But the business is you.
I feel like that's only crazy because we're monogamous people.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it in the middle of there already issues in their open relationship that they go to Mexico, and she's like ignoring the warning signs, like the husband's not going to go even more. I feel like it's very obvious that he's not going to like the Mexico thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does suck. I feel sorry for OP because she just feels like so tired and worn out.
Yeah.
But I think hopefully when she gets past the divorce, I'm hoping for better days because I feel like she'll probably be a lot happier when
Yeah.
she's not attached to this man and the relationship can be done. Because it's not fair for him to be unhappy. And instead of communicating that, he just tortures his wife.
Right. And I get, like, especially when he said that in front of his friends, I'm like, yeah.
It was over from well, yeah.
Screw you,
It was over a
dude.
long time ago,
Yeah.
but that is
That's
disrespectful. Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Melissa said, give your husband a variety pack of footy flakes, plain seasoned and frosted. That's beautiful.
Are we still frozen, Jesse?
Jesse, we're frozen?
I hope not.
I think OP just needs to find someone that's gonna, treat her like a princess, like this next story.
Woo!
I'm playing it.
Yeah.
I'm playing it.
Yeah, I'm playing it just for y'all. I'm playing it.
All right. So, also, I just wanted to say this because somebody said it earlier, and I wanted to make sure they saw that we learned what it was. Sweet Memories told us that ONS means one night stand.
Oh.
So we know.
Oh my gosh.
So Sweet Memories, if you're still here, thank you. We know. We figured that out because of you.
Thanks, Sweet Dreams.
Who am I to one night stand? ONS, what does it mean? It meant, or it was a mistake. They meant to say OR. They never meant to say ONS.
I thought they meant oral news story, but it did not mean that it meant one night stand.
Shout out Sakura.
Gnad.
Sam was giving Jimmy Pesto dance moves. Look, I need to get back to Bob's Burgers.
That's a compliment. The way he has taken over, I feel like every
Jimmy Jr., right?
Yeah. Every dancing comment on like a TikTok or a reel, it's him. Why is that?
Mm.
Nobody else?
Nah, I've never seen that. Tabby, thank you for the super chat. Sweet Memories saw it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Dark Dixie said, I have a friend in an open marriage, 25 years. The rules are simple, and if they have concerns, they discuss together and change if needed. Their rules include no one comes to their home, where they are, etc. Yeah, I feel like you definitely, the more people you have, the more communication you need, because there's going to be like, somebody said it earlier, but they're like, jealousy is normal, but you need to work through that and talk through that.
Well, my favorite thing on YouTube is this channel called Dana and the Wolf, and it's just, they do like 10-minute episodes every couple days, and it's about a polyamorous couple, and like it's like a scripted, but they actually are together in real life. They are a polyamorous couple in real life. It's like a scripted version of their life. The way I'm addicted to that show, like I love every bit of drama that happens every time. It's so good. Thank you, Pandemic, for showing it to me, because that was like a 4-hour thing in my life catching up to.
Oh, you said thank you, Pandemic. I thought there was someone in the chat named Pandemic. I was like,
Pandemic's like, hey, here.
Weren't people talking about how like the 2020 babies are gonna be named like Corona and Pandemic and stuff like that?
Pan Am. Oh, Pan Am's a good name.
Pan Am's a cool name.
Yeah.
I Okay, am
Oh,
I
the
the
show's
asshole?
called Dana and the Wolf.
Let me see.
Sorry, Dana and the Wolf. It also
That
mentions
reminded
like,
me of the people on TikTok. They're not on TikTok anymore, where they're a wolf pack. So there's like an alpha and a
Yeah.
beta and a gamma or something, and
Yes, they're so. Oh my god.
they're so serious, but a lot of people take them as jokes,
I'm
to
the
be honest.
alpha. That's my beta.
And it's like, cause it's like his like stepsister or something. Where so there's like two boys and two girls, but the main guy, the alpha, he's like with someone, but she doesn't really seem like he's like likes her. Oh no, they're like siblings, but they're not actually siblings. They just call themselves siblings because they
Yeah,
actually used to date.
they used to
So
date. So yeah.
the alpha used to date was it his beta?
Mm-hmm.
His
what?
beta, who he calls his sister now. And so a lot of people were freaked out because then videos came up of them kissing and they're like, bro, you're kissing your sister. And they have a lot more chemistry, him and
It's
his
a
beta,
it's a
compared to,
whole.
I think, his actual girlfriend.
It is literally a rabbit hole of
Um,
of
Oh
content.
man. Oh
yeah.
It's
no.
so funny.
Because I think Foreign Fridays talked about it, right?
I'm pretty
If you
sure.
guys want a video to watch about it, Foreign Fridays talks
Yeah.
about it. And let me look up the video. It's a foreign man in a
In a
foreign
foreign
land.
land.
Do I want sister wives?
Anybody watch Foreign
No.
Fridays?
I'll take one person before I get into the whole sister wife part. So
Just sounds like a weird dynamic. It is the strangest collaboration of people.
actually, no, I have a family member who's in a poly relationship.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is it working?
it's 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 weird.
Yes, we watch Foreign Fridays.
Yes.
It's like when people have like, oh, I have this sexy image of what like nudist colonies and people in poly relationships are,
Mhm.
and then you like see the actual people in them, and you're like, oh,
It
that's what
makes
it's.
sense why y'all are.
Yeah, that's what I see with this particular family. Where I'm like,
Uh,
oh, I get that. That's not.
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's.
If that's what the market is, I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly. 100%. If that's the market, I'm gonna have to slide out. I don't know if that's what I really want to get into.
Maybe it's not him who made the video. Maybe it was a different commentary channel, but he's a commentary channel.
Oh, maybe it was
He has like
Omizi?
really good commentary.
Maybe it was Omizi.
Omizi. I remember I was watching it from like some other guy. I don't think it was Omizi, but
Mm.
it's like a YouTube channel on here called Foreign Fridays. He's really good. He's like a commentary channel.
Mhm.
Me and
Miss
Brandon watch him. Sam doesn't.
Miss
We talk about him
Ma'am,
to Sam all
Miss
the time.
Ma'am does. Miss Ma'am
Oh
watches.
yeah?
Foreign is awesome,
Yes, he is.
Yes.
and I love foreign Fridays, foreign in the chat.
It's a no.
Oh,
It's
That's
the
not the
foreign
song,
man.
Sam. In a foreign land.
It's a foreign friend in the foreign. Yeah, I would love
No,
that.
it's a foreign man
Man
in a
in a
foreign
foreign
land.
land. It's oh yeah,
He's Bahamian.
because I think I had my headphones off during that part.
You had him on the whole
Okay.
time, so
Okay.
No, when I watch him, I
Every
always
time?
miss. Yeah,
Every
I miss that part every time. But he's
Mm.
so good. He's so good. I'm about to watch him after the stream too.
right.
You should. Okay. So this story is, am I the asshole for not calling my oldest daughter a princess?
Oh.
And I think Husker needs to go out, so hopefully he can last through reading the story because he needs like some attention or something.
Like this next
Story.
See, you guys hear how she does her transition voice. That's it.
I, male 37, have 3 daughters, ages 15, 6, and 5. We'll call my 15-year-old daughter Taylor. I had Taylor with my college girlfriend. We broke up when Taylor was just a baby, under a year old. We co-parented well together. Now that Taylor is older, she comes here when she wants, but primarily stays with her mom since she's closer to her friends and school. I got married with my now wife 8 years ago. We now have 2 daughters together. Taylor's always gotten along great with my wife and her little sisters. Me and my wife and all three girls went to Disney World for a few days. Taylor has always been a huge Belle fan. First day at Disney, I had some work to do, so I got up early and I got ready, and I went to the lobby while the girls got ready. And when I went back up to the room, my youngest two were dressed in princess dresses and crowns, while my oldest had on a very what I would call Belle themed outfit. When I saw the younger two, I said, "You two look just like princesses." And my youngest asked, "What about Taylor?" Taylor, in the last few years, has been over the cute pet name. So I said, "I think Taylor is a little too old to be called a princess, but she's very pretty." Taylor said, "Thanks," but sounded a little off. I didn't think anything of it. We had a good day. Taylor was distant with me, but having fun with my wife and her sisters. I figured I would ask her when we got back to the hotel. Well, I got a long, angry text from my ex wife saying that Taylor had texted her that I called her sisters princesses, but not her, and said she was too old to be a princess. That really hurt my feelings, I guess. I reminded my ex that Taylor had hated cute pet names for years now. My ex said, considering we're at Disney and Taylor was dressed in a Belle themed outfit, I should have thought that maybe she wanted to be a princess for the day. My ex said I was being oblivious. I was being an oblivious asshole. I think I tried talking to Taylor, but she didn't want to talk about it and hasn't talked to me much. My wife thinks I could have handled the situation better and made it up to Taylor. I don't think assuming my teen daughter wouldn't want to be called a princess is being an asshole.
I think the ex-wife. I do think he's oblivious. I think it's hard for me to call him full asshole because I don't think it was malicious what he was doing. But I think in that situation, and this is me, I don't have three daughters, but if I'm in that situation and I got two dressed like princess and one dressed like Belle, I'm like, I would say, look at my three princesses, even if I know she doesn't like I would just say that automatically. And if Taylor was like, Dad, don't do it, then yeah, that's what you take, but it's fine. So I probably in that situation would have said my three. Especially since she's from another. Her mom's different than their moms. I'm not doing anything to really separate them. You know what I mean? Of like isolating her from her two sisters, where she already feels different because I live with them all the full time, and you live with your mom full time. So it's not good to split people up, siblings like that in any kind of way because it will make them feel some type of way. So that's why I would have done it.
Yeah,
but I don't think he was being malicious because I see his thought process too.
yeah, I totally agree with you, Sam. And it's one of those situations. I feel like just watch it, like hearing it, it kind of sets you in a better framework for when it's time to have kids and stuff because it's better to be an embarrassing dad than an oblivious dad in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
The embarrassing dad would have been like, "Oh, look at all three of my princesses." Even
Yeah,
if she knows that the oldest one hates the pet names, but to your point, it keeps them all included because I don't know. Nobody likes to be excluded, but everybody like she doesn't like the pet name, but nobody likes to be excluded. So it's like in that moment, weighing out the options. Okay, do I exclude her or do I just generalize it just so everybody's safe in the moment?
right.
Yeah, it's just easier to be the embarrassing dad in that moment. Just my three princesses because yeah, this is the aftermath.
And she's not going to be distant to you for calling her princess the
Yeah,
whole day.
she might
If
be
you,
annoyed at like
yeah,
5 minutes long
yeah,
max.
Yeah, Tabby said during teen years you're emotional and self-conscious too. Not being included just might have hurt even more, which I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree with what you guys are saying. I think the
well,
commenters
yeah.
have
Even
like a lot of
Aiden
good things
said,
too.
if a little kid asks, "Does she looks like a princess too?" Yes, she does. 100. That is the easy answer. I get that
Yeah.
because it did seem where he's like, "No, she's not a princess. She's very pretty, but she's not a princess."
She'll never be.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
common woman. She's common folk. She's never will be royalty. And you're like, dang, Dad. She's a peasant. She's a
Yeah.
pretty peasant girl.
She's beautiful, but
Yeah,
she aged out of princesses.
not my
Okay.
queen.
Not my queen.
Not my queen. Off with her head.
She was so top comment. She was dressed like her favorite freaking princess. Taylor probably took it as you fawning over her two youngest daughters. Then you had to make up something polite for her after your 5-year-old could read the room better than you did and called you out on it.
Oh my, that's so true.
I recommend a one-on-one outing with her. Tell her she may not want to talk about it, but you need to. She can just listen. Be honest. She's growing up, and you don't always know how to handle it. Good luck. You're the asshole.
Actually, W 5-year-old with the emotional intelligence. That's so. I didn't even clock that. So it is so weird for a little kid to ask that question, but there is such a specific reason why they answer that question. That's a smart kid, man.
She's like, I'm trying to include my older sister because you called us princesses, and she's
messing
Belle.
this up, dog. I'm gonna help you, big dog. Just say yes to this.
I literally
the 5-year-old set it up for the alley oop.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, 5-year-old's like, whoop. Dad's like,
and dad swats it away from his own basket.
He's like, no, no, no.
No, no, no. Stick with the stuff you know. High School Musical.
We know.
You know?
I know,
no.
I know about the status quo.
There were some High School Musical songs that were really good.
There was a lot of, the first movie, great. Second movie, there's a few songs. And 3, I'm not checking on 3. But 2, you need to work. That song, I was literally I'm like.
I remember they were doing the sing-alongs, and when they did the kitchen scene, I was like trying to do like the dance to it.
Me too.
Like where they're like, all right, we're gonna show you how to do this. So we're gonna and I was like, I wasn't very good at it, but I was like, summer. I was there. I was like, this is summer for me too. Guys, this is summer for me too. I'm watching this on my summer break.
Like we know.
Go Troy. Go Gabriella.
And I'm watching, I'm like, if Troy can do these dance moves, I can do these dance moves because there's no way he's a better dancer than me.
And you know, looking back on it, I think I like Sharpay more. I didn't like her when I was younger. Because I thought she was trying to break up Troy and Gabriella, but I'm like, maybe they should have been broken up.
I'm trying to teach Troy how to dance. I'm like, Troy, you're doing it wrong.
Troy,
it's like pop. Yeah.
And
you're like pop. It's like a pop. You know what I mean?
Have you guys seen the clip of Trisha Paytas acting out the scene where Troy Bolton goes on the golf course and sings that one song on his own?
No.
We'll probably get copyrighted, but it is so good. She dresses up like Troy Bolton and she goes on a golf course and she's doing move for move. She does that quite a lot, I think, with some songs. But yeah, she did it and it was so good. I'm sure you could probably find like a clip like Trisha Paytas.
Oh, you want me to bring it up?
Troy Bolton. Bet on it. Yeah, she was doing bet on it.
Oh, Jay.
Here, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna show you this picture. I'm gonna put it in Discord.
Oh no, it's the worst place you can put it.
Well, actually, you just want me to share my screen?
Sure.
You want to pop it over there?
We'll see if this
you're already
works.
sharing your screen, but it's.
Sure.
If you see it.
I see it. Wait, is this you?
It's not me. That's Trisha Paytas.
Wait, Brandon, are you sharing yours?
Yeah, for our.
Well, I don't see yours.
Adventure later.
Wait, you don't see me?
Well, I don't see Brandon's.
Oh wait.
Well, because I need Brandon's up so it shows right.
You see it now?
Well, we could probably figure that out in a little bit. I think we only have like a few more stories before
we need to figure it out for this.
Go on the vlog.
We do need to figure it out for this. I need to work. You're not streaming.
I totally am.
No, Brandon's not.
I'm not?
No. Yeah, you're doing nothing. You're not live.
What? Oh.
Okay, I don't see my screen on this. Is it on?
On what?
Can they see it?
No, because I need Brandon to show so I can. The way I did it, you both have to be up so I can show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we won't worry about it. If you guys want to see
Wait,
it,
now
look
he
up
just came
Trisha
up. He
Paid
just
It.
came up.
Okay.
We need to work, and do our thing. We need to eat friends like chicken wings.
Jazzy said, did you guys know in the first movie the voice over all of Troy's songs? Yeah, is Drew Seeley. Yeah, and then
Yes.
uh
Drew Seeley was
Vanessa
that
Hudgens had
dude.
somebody singing for her too for some of her parts. So how this was, it's good. It's really nice out actually. Whenever we stream, we were just talking about this. It's really nice out.
Okay, we're about to show Maddie.
Trisha Pay Us.
That's good. She does look like Troy.
That's good.
I will say
What do
though,
you mean? Look at that.
she
Are you
is
kidding me?
this song. He is just walking around, so
Hey,
He's just walking around dancing.
it's
Trish,
not dancing.
Trish kind of look good, and
It's like walking around, and then every once in a while,
hey, Troy kind of curvy. Why Troy look like that? That's kind of. If this was High
Okay.
School Musical, I would be watching High School. If that was Troy,
Okay. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
YZ Day Off. Thank you for the super chat. That's our Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's our. I'm gonna tell my kids that's Justin Bieber. You know, do you guys know he came out with an album? I was listening to
I
it
just
today.
heard this yesterday.
I like it.
I didn't know until yesterday someone said something. I was like, you didn't like it or you loved it?
I like it.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to listen to it again, but I liked it.
Well, someone's like, Justin just dropped an album. I said Timberlake. So that's my priorities.
That's exactly how Sammy would think too. Jewel said, not Troy being double cheeked up on a golf course. Exactly.
Oh my, he's so cheeked up. I'm like, Troy, you don't need to be playing basketball.
Sam, though, chill. Like, you're getting a little thirsty. Like this last story.
You didn't hear it, but it did play.
Okay.
Lil P. Lil P is on this album.
Okay.
That's strange.
Are you surprised a little, B?
Yeah.
Good. That's real good. That's real good.
I appreciate it. Oh my god, I just X'd out of it.
Oh, no.
I know how to get back to it. Okay, so this last story before we get to our vlog where we go outside, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for letting my sister go thirsty through an entire meal? Oh yeah, Drewski is on the album too. Anyway.
Thanks, Jules. We needed that because that's the only way I'm gonna listen.
Yeah. It could have been.
It could have been love. It could have been. Hey Tank. It could have been.
Wait, this is the last story?
This is the last story, and then we're doing the vlog.
What the hell?
I'm gonna go let Husker out really quick because now he's like sniffling at me.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Okay.
I did say
he
what
waited
the hell
another 10 minutes. So.
Unironically, that's crazy.
What?
I said, what the hell, you unironically?
You did say that. I was like, is that in your? Do you say that now? Is that a thing you say?
I think so.
Oh my god! What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, That's crazy.
What the hell?
I don't like things getting from the internet into my everyday speech.
Yeah, I think it's a problem, but at the same time, the phrases eat.
I know, because it's like they're always playing in your head all the time, and they just be digging at you. They be digging in me.
Digging in you is crazy.
Man, these phrases be digging in me.
Not us quoting all the phrases we learned from the internet. Fuck it. Sam, why are you so freaky this live?
It's the chat.
Oh man.
The chat started it. Who just made it? Thanks, Tank. Tank, you made it. We're just about to do the last story, and you made it. We're actually going to do
Mhm.
a on-air hike,
Yeah,
so you can come walk with
it's a
us.
calm little vlog.
Calm little vlog.
I
We're gonna,
accidentally said what the hell unironically too because I was
we
taking
weren't going
care
to
of
bring that up. We weren't going to bring that
after
up.
surgery, and when they woke up from anesthesia, the first thing they said, and it stuck with me. Oh my god! Wait, are you a nurse? Is Jules a nurse?
Jules is a nurse.
A
Jules, are
doctor?
you a nurse,
A
Jules?
doctor?
Not gonna lie, I have a love-hate ship with COP. What? Where the hate? Where the hate coming from? Is it because you're a bot?
Oh my god! And you're probably the reason that there's hate.
No, Jesse, but like, it's actually Brandon.
Yeah, it's actually me. Brandon, you need to shut up sometimes,
Yeah.
man. And your hatred for ultimatums are like garbage.
Try an ultimatum for once in your life. Have fun with an ultimatum.
No, see that's the problem too. It's a slippery slope. Once I start with one ultimatum, I'm just going to ultimatum my life.
Well, I think on our last story, or I think 2 episodes ago, where we had the Mother's Day, Father's Day thing,
Oh yeah,
a lot of comments did not like how we were calling what she did an ultimatum about how her energy towards them.
yeah.
So yeah, they're like, no, this is fine. And somewhat I'm like, yeah, I agree. There's things. I think
Mhm.
we were more nuanced with it. We're like, it's just the end, beginning of the end. I think with
Yeah,
her particular demands.
yeah,
But I think you're more in the right to be like, I want to be happy in this relationship, and these are things that I need to be happy.
yeah. Well, didn't I explicitly say I was like, I don't think this is an ultimatum, just a set of expectations? Because I
I
feel like I
believe.
said something along that line.
Hey, I'm back. You said that, and then you said, uh, you were saying it like it was the same thing, and then I was like, "Isn't a set of expectations just an ultimatum?" And you're like, "Well,
No, because I do remember you saying that too. But there's either Sam said something or someone else said something to kind of reel it back and put the words that I couldn't necessarily bring to it.
can I show you guys something?
Hmm.
And can I show you something, chat?" So, um, and I need your help on what I'm gonna do with all this. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so I got this isn't my first, but I have a pretty big harvest for my garden. I want to show it to you guys.
Ah,
Okay.
oh my
Hold
god,
on.
those look amazing.
So these are my peppers that I harvested. Really like to
Okay.
see that you can see it. Okay, so oh, these are garden salsa peppers, and
She's a
they're for salsa. But I'm
gardener.
like, is this enough to make salsa? I also have some jalapenos. I've never had jalapeno poppers before, but I'm like, I think it might be time to put some cream cheese in here
No,
because
start with
I have a lot
salsa,
of.
Maddie. Don't get crazy. Start with salsa.
Okay, and then these are chili peppers, I believe. So, and it's funny because I have multiple jalapeno plants, and I had a jalapeno plant right next to where these chilies are, and I
Hmm.
think they cross pollinated, which I did see that that was something that could happen because now these jalapenos are red. And I took a bite of them because they are also were like little babies compared to these. And um not these guys, but they were red. And I took a bite of them. Thankfully I didn't get any seeds, but they did taste a little spicy. I'm a little too nervous to like bite one of these cuz
Some
I
they
think
say
I
you
haven't
have
cooked with
to.
these yet.
Yeah,
They say you got to try a small piece to test the heat.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's what they're
Yeah,
saying.
I should do that, Maggie. And especially from a Maggie, I feel like I really need to trust that. But yeah, so I have 5 garden salsa peppers. There's more on there too. They're just not
Ooh.
that big. They might be serranos. They might be serranos. Yeah. But
So
anyway, I wanted to
poppers
show this
need
to you
cream cheese
guys.
and bacon, so I think you have to raise a pig as well.
Yeah.
Well, I already have bacon,
No, I
Thank God
think
for trading
well, it's like for you making things, you have to make it from the scratch. So I think you have to raise a
completely
pig.
from
Yeah,
scratch.
raise a pig and then slaughter it and make bacon.
Oh, the bees are mixing it up for you. That makes sense. Yes, because I have bees in there and I have a bunch of pollinator plants just to make sure that I can get stuff like this. And oh my gosh, guys, I have some tomatoes that are growing too. And they have like doubled in size as of yesterday, but they're really small still, but they're like this. But yesterday they were like this.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
And switch gears to farming. Yeah, so I don't know, but it's really cool. And
Dude,
they're supposed to be purple tomatoes that are growing. So I'm really excited to cook with those. I made my own spaghetti sauce the other day. Well, I've been making that cuz it's really easy to make, but I blended it yesterday and it's a little bit less chunky and it was really good. Farm core. But anyway, thanks for letting me show you guys my peppers.
that was dope.
That's all I had to.
It's dope. I don't know how to say this.
Uh,
Yeah.
It seems like Maddie shows a lot of things, but I don't get to taste as much as I personally would like. I feel like I get seen a lot, and I hear about how good a lot of the things are, but I get little slivers of tastes.
Mm,
And I didn't want to like this is important for our friendship. I didn't like want to blow you up on the spot. I would like that to change, and that's something I want to change in our friendship. Is that I get more of the fruits of your labors and not just hearing about it.
right, right. So you can have any of these peppers you want. Sammy, I told her she can have her first pick of whatever pepper she
I
wants.
don't give a damn what Sammy
Um,
wants.
the blueberries, they're not coming through anymore. The strawberries, every single time one gets red, I go, I just eat those pretty
And the
quickly.
strawberries are particularly what I'm mad at because I've gotten little itty bitty. I'm like,
Some of them are getting pretty big, but they're not like that big. But they're I don't know. Some
actually,
of
no,
them
you
are
did
pretty
give me
good.
one sweet tiny one, and I was like, I need more because I'm like,
Yep. Yep. The snap peas were so good, but I didn't realize they were super short.
oh yeah, snap peas. I was about to say
So
snap
I'll
peas.
probably have to give you some tomatoes because I'm
I'll,
hoping to grow a good amount of tomatoes. I have a lot of
I'll take a tomato.
herbs. I have some basil. I have like my cilantro did
Miss me with that.
bolt. So
You can miss me with
it's
cilantro. I don't need that.
okay. All right. Well, my other issue too is anyway.
Well,
Anyway,
because if you give me
guys.
tomatoes and then you actually do raise that pig, I would love. I'll make a BLT. I'll make a mean BLT.
Well, I'm
Well,
definitely not
you
raising a
guys raise
pig.
chicken too, so
I'm
you
not
can
I'm
have the
not
egg.
ready for the whole farmstead yet. I'm just in my gardening bag right now. So, but oh, and I'm growing potatoes, guys, and the potato vines are getting so big. I keep burying them a little bit each time, and I need to go bury out some because it's time for them to be buried so that potentially they can grow more little tomatoes on the vine. I'll give you some potatoes too whenever those happen. Those are sweet potatoes
I
because they
had
were
my ex grew yams in my backyard, and they came out yams the first time. Now they're just giant trees. They're actually like taking over my backyard. They're so big. I'm scared of them.
mm,
I don't know what to do about them. I think I should chop them down. I don't know.
yeah.
But I did want to get to the yams. I wish I knew about the yam song when that
Can
grew
I
up.
get to the
We haven't
yams?
sang that in forever, right?
And
It's
I
like a
think that's good.
Thanksgiving holiday
I think
songs,
that's
right?
good. I I think that's fine. I think it's fine. We haven't sang the yams in quite a bit of time.
Oh. Oh, because I just keep singing it over and over again.
Yeah,
And
and
I
then
sing
we
the same part over and over again.
sing it every episode, and I was like, I like this song, guys.
Show me the way, 'cause I got bills
To
to
pay.
Like hearing it now,
It's
like
good.
before
It's
when
good
we
again.
first started, I was like, yeah, but now it's like, uh,
It
next
was the
song.
Yams era of COP. We had a
We
Yams
sing it like
era.
3 times in each episode.
It was good. Hey,
Yeah.
Melissa sings because of us. You want to take that from Melissa, Brandon?
Also, shout out to Maggie and your harvest. I hope that goes well. Harvesting some snow peas. But yeah, anyway, I won't sing it, Brandon.
Thank you.
Okay.
We
And I'll
gotta
get to the
save it.
story
I am
because
gonna sing
Save it
it.
for this.
I am going to sing it, Brandon. But you don't
Somebody
talk
said something
cheese
about
much.
thirsty
I
earlier.
hope
I was trying to find it,
I hope your
but they
vocal
were trying
cords
to get us
fry.
back to transition. Callie was trying to get us back.
Vocal fry.
Okay, so am I the asshole for letting my sister go thirsty through an entire meal? My sister,
The whole
yeah,
meal? Dang. Are you withholding the drink from her? That's crazy.
How
you're
many
just like
courses
holding
is
the
this meal?
water, and
Yeah.
just drinking it in front of her. How spicy is this meal too? I guess water is not going to help that in that
Well,
sense.
maybe it was just the way I grew up, but my aunt used to make these collard greens and they were spicy, and that was always the thing, like to toughen up the younger generation. The older cousins would make the younger cousins eat the spicy greens with no water or nothing. We used to be in that joint.
That's
But
not
it made us
good.
tough. It made us tough at the end of the
I
day.
think
So.
you I think you were abused. I don't
Maybe
think
I was, but
you're
it's like, older cousin bullying, like what you used to do, and stuff like that. It's like
no, actually I wanted to clarify I was not in this
you
spicy
weren't in
green
that, but
story.
it's like
Okay.
older cousin bullying. Like
I
it
don't think I've
happens to
ever bullied you.
everybody.
I don't think I've ever
Sam's done
bullied
it
you.
before.
I've never bullied you a day in my life.
He's
Okay,
lying.
that's very unbelievable, Sam. And I'll even say that.
Maddie.
But I do want to say to Jessica, what does it mean that you're cilantro bolted? So cilantro was producing cilantro, and then at a certain point, once it gets too hot, it bolts and it basically starts focusing on creating seed for like the next year or whatever. So it goes from being like a plant that you can take the cilantro leaves from it and use to eat, and just being like a flower basically.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
So like Callie said, it just starts to flower, which at first I was going to completely cut it, but I saw somebody else who does like farm stuff. They were basically saying, or like gardening, they say they just leave it for the pollinators too. So
Oh.
I don't
The
know. I'm kind
way
of leaving it right
I
now.
didn't even ask. I was like, I just thought your cilantro ran. I was like, that sucks that it got up and ran away.
No.
It grew-
Yeah, it,
It
it
bolted.
left.
And I accepted it. I was like, oh yeah, it bolted.
It raises its roots.
It said
Yeah.
nah. It said nah.
Yeah, so now I'm trying to hide all my other herbs because I think all of them could do that, especially basil. And basil, you can stop it from bolting before, like if you see like the flower part starting to sprout, I think you can get it before it goes. But otherwise, they're just better in like a shady place. I think like partially sunny, not fully sunny, especially in the summer, especially where we live. It gets too hot for them, just direct sunlight. But yeah, so RIP to my cilantro.
R.I.P. Man. We miss you. You're the worst thing that's ever been made, but we miss you.
You're not too bad. You're not too bad. You know what I need to
Cilantro is
make,
really
guys?
bad.
What's that thing with basil and garlic and oil? Pesto. Never ate it
Pesto.
before. Never eaten it before. I have so much basil. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Um, Sam, you probably have done some stuff to Brandon, like you were saying earlier,
Wait, I thought we were
with
moved on
like the
past that.
pranks or oh, we moved on from the fact that
Yeah,
you did that stuff
because
like
we
that.
found out there was nothing that I'd done. And then,
No, there was. It's just everybody goes through it. You know what I mean?
nobody goes
Like
through
Sam, you
anything.
did do something,
No, I didn't.
and it's fine,
No, I didn't.
right?
And pine nuts, yeah, Jesse.
I think the only thing I've done to you is build you up, give you advice, support you,
Give me a
love
hat I
you.
didn't want.
Huh?
uh,
Pine nuts and Parmesan,
Shall
got
we do
it.
that transition again? And the story, Maddie?
Okay.
And the story is what you're
There's a
doing?
couple times.
Story is what I'm doing.
Here, here's the story.
He's trying to get away from the fact that. No, you're not getting away from this, Sam. I'll talk about it
Okay.
all.
Story's up. Story's up. Am I the asshole for letting my sister go thirsty through an entire meal? My sister does this thing where she says she wants something with the expectation that someone will do it for her. For example, if she wants the AC turned on, instead of asking someone to turn it on for her, she'll keep repeating things like, ugh, isn't it super warm in here? Or does anyone really feel hot? Or I heard that today's going to be super hot today. And if someone asks her if she wants the AC on, she'll reply with, no, I'm good. But if you're hot, you should turn it on.
Oh, no.
Anyways, last weekend it was my birthday, so my family and I went out to celebrate. During the meal, she kept making comments implying that she wanted another cocktail but wouldn't order it. The waitress even came by and asked if we needed anything, but she didn't order a drink, even when we all did. I could tell she was agitated at that point, but it was my birthday, so I just ignored her. When we all got home, she got really snippy and said that it was super rude that we all got our own drinks and didn't order one for her. My brother and I brought up that she said no when the waitress asked her, but she said that wasn't the issue. In her opinion, we should have known to order her a drink too because everyone else got one, and the fact that we let her go thirsty was inconsiderate, and that in the future we ought to order her drinks too. But she also said that she was only saying no to the waitress because her
What?
family should have taken care of her. Her words, not mine. The three of us have kind of been arguing back and forth about it, and I'm just tired of fighting, so I wanted to get some other opinions on whether or not I should have ordered her drink as well.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
It kind
I
of
think
reminds me of my sister a little bit. She would do this stuff where the very first paragraph where she's like, "Oh, it'd be crazy this," and I'm like, "Mm-hmm." And she's like,
mhm.
"Oh, what if you do this?" The whole drink thing, that's a whole nother level far. But my sister would definitely do that stuff where like, "Hey, you want me to do this?" "Oh, really? Yeah, sure." I'm like, "You keep making these leading comments. I'll just ignore them." I usually do just ignore them now, so I get
Yeah,
that.
there's someone that does it. Like I don't remember who, but they'll do something along that line too. And there was one day I told them I was like, you know, sometimes you don't ask things directly, and I would appreciate if you did. But that day, I remember specifically ignoring them. They'd be like, I forget what it was. I want to say we had like food. I had like like some sort of snack or something. I was just eating. I ate the whole. It was like a bag of chips or something. I ate the whole bag. They're like, "Ooh, that smells good." And I'm like, "Show does." Just kept eating the chips.
Show does.
I finished the bag and I was like, that was fire. And I just started hyping it up and I was like, sometimes you don't ask for things directly and that can get you that doesn't get you what you want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you could just ask somebody what you want, make the expectation very clear, you'll get things. You'll get further in life. Just start asking. That's all you have to do. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I also have a family member that does this, and I remember when I was younger, I would try to read their mind, but then there would be points where like they would get upset with me and they would yell at me. Well, they wouldn't yell at me, but they're like, "I'm really upset because of this, this, and this." And I was like, "Well, did you tell me that you wanted that to
Mm-hmm.
get done?" And their answer would always be like, "Well, you should know." And I'm like, "Listen, you cannot just like expect me to know stuff like this. I need you to tell me stuff. I know that you're like, hey, you should probably know to do this, this, and this. But if there's an expectation of what you need to get done or like, what you want from people, you should be telling them." I'll say for the most part now, it's gotten a little bit better. Like they don't get upset when I can't read their mind. But sometimes I feel like I have to remind them that when it comes to other people too, you shouldn't be upset at the way they're treating you because like A, you shouldn't be upset at the way that B is treating you
Right.
because B, you're just assuming all this stuff about B. Like because B can't read your mind, A. So, just reminding them because I feel like it's still like that. But somebody in the comment had an interesting thing. Yanu said, "It took me years to realize that this is a form of manipulation."
Yeah, it is.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, because you're basically trying to manipulate people and doing things for you without actually communicating or using your words. It is manipulation.
Mm. They said, "I had a friend who did this for small things and even huge life events. Like we were put to the test, and of course we failed because they weren't communicating their expectations."
That's annoying, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Especially in this story, my next question would have been, "Oh, like after she bought the whole drink thing, I'd have been like, how old are you? You couldn't say it for yourself.
Literally.
For an alcoholic drink, you got to be at least 21.
You got to be at
And
least 21."
I
Pull out,
understand maybe being a little sorry, Brandon.
I was like, pull out that ID and pull out your adult skills to speak and ask questions.
Yeah. I understand maybe being a little like, well, I'm not gonna waver down. But if the waitress comes to me
You
and
guys need
asks me, "Does I
anything?
want anything?" Yes, I do.
You
This is
guys
what
want
I
a
want.
drink or anything? How about anyone
Not
want
me.
drinks?
Not me saying no, and then everybody else gets a drink, and then at the end of the night, I have something to complain about.
That
Um,
would piss me off. There's no way.
Sam, is there a way you can get closer to the mic?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in.
He's like, I already got pissed off by something else. Anyway, you were saying, Sam,
Um, what was I
that
saying?
would piss you off.
Oh yeah, it would piss me off, especially in this situation where it's siblings, and I don't care if you get a like. I don't care if you get a drink. I don't care if you're happy. I don't care about anything about you, sibling. This it doesn't matter to me. It to me like it would be different if we were dating and my girlfriend was like, "Hey, I would love a drink," and then I would I'm like, "Hey, garçon, garçon, can you get a drink for the love of my life? She really wants one." My sister, hey, they ask, chick. If you want one, they ask. I'm not going out of my way to do anything for you. I love you though, but we're siblings. We don't do things only for fun. We don't do things for each other.
Yeah, so top comment, not the asshole. It would actually be considered rude to order someone another cocktail after they specifically told the waitress no. If I say I'm not drinking anymore, am I still here? Because my internet.
Yeah.
Hope okay.
Oh, I thought we were gonna play around like we couldn't hear.
If I say I'm not drinking anymore, but someone orders me another drink, I would be annoyed that they decided they knew better about my alcohol consumption than I did.
Oh, okay.
How's our audio levels, guys?
Some people are really
Some people
loud.
we're testing and we're talking and we're talking. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Scream
yeah,
and joy
yeah,
so they can hear your
yeah.
Ooh,
audio.
Jasmine brought in the weaponized incompetence speak. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for letting us know we're good, guys.
Swing low, sweet chariot. Well, I think this is a perfect time that we could probably think about going on that trip, right?
Yeah, so we're doing a first time vlog.
Wowzers.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a fun game. I see why
That was
streamers
a
really
good
like that
game.
game.
Yeah, that's
You just
fun.
keep playing it.
Mm-hmm. I was like, dang, I want another run.
Yeah.
Because there's a cold biome after that one. I don't know what's past the cold one.
Melissa, his face is so crazy looking. Sam, I can't hear you if you're
Mm-hmm.
talking.
I wish you could hear me because I'm glad you didn't hear me, the things I was saying.
Yeah. That's what I was nervous
Hey,
about.
Josh is really calling me. Hold up.
Which one? White Josh?
No.
Did he answer the call?
Yeah.
Oh. What a stream. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 5 hours. Jeez. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Yeah.
That was a fun stream. First half was what we usually do. The second half was just us just being absorbed into a video game. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Jordan.
Bye, Jordan. Bye,
Foxy
Melissa.
girl. Oh man. Honestly, I feel like my favorite part of the stream was the video game.
Say
That
hi
Yeah.
was
to the
pretty
stream,
fun.
Josh.
Hey, what's up, stream?
White boy Josh.
Wait, don't call me white boy Josh to this stream that's only between me and I don't remember their name.
Your burner account that you put on.
No, definitely not my burner account.
He's like, I'm not putting that out there. Have a good night,
Alright.
Marissa.
Remember,
Bye, Melissa. Bye, Haiti.
Bye.
Bye, Jasmine.
Bye, Jasmine.
Final
Bye,
destination, your
Callie.
body breaks before you get off the plane.
Bye, Haiti.
That's crazy. Bye, Callie. Yeah, so we're out of here. Sam's about to eat, and this was a really fun stream, guys.
Good stream, solid stream. I'm proud of all of us.
Mhm.
Proud of us explorers, persevering through danger. Frankly,
Yeah, didn't get past level 2, but we didn't die before getting to level 1.
yeah,
So growth.
growth,
Yeah.
growth.
Is Sam speaking German again?
Did I ever say I could speak? I must have lied and said I speak German at some point. I make up so many things.
That's growth, because Sam admitting that is crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that. We gotta go. We gotta go, Callie. But all right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.